Thank you. Hi,
Yeah.
welcome in, everyone. If you don't know what this is the Guildcast, our little podcast. We do usually in one of the areas of going into a D&D campaign, or just when we want to talk about the campaign so far. And with next week being the beginning of Detention Club Year 3, we are going to be talking about that. So we got our amazing players in there. Guys, introduce yourselves. Yeah.
Dang it. I was supposed to be second, but okay. Hi,
Nope.
I'm Leo LeBron, artist, indie game dev, and also streamer. You can find me on most socials. I'm mostly on Discord. But yeah, that's basically a part of it. I do sort of a bunch of stuff that I normally do, like art commissions for stream overlays and other sorts of fun stuff here for Twitch.
We did all this.
But yeah, that's the whole thing. You can find me on as Leo LeBron PR. PR stands for Puerto Rico, not for public relations.
You know, I've always wondered what the fuck it stands for, and I've never questioned it. I've known you for how long, and I've never fucking asked.
You didn't realize it meant Puerto Rico?
No, I've just been like, I figured it's like, you know, people that put random letters at the end of their name.
I don't know. Like when Leo told me, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, that's what PR means.
I mean, it could totally be public relations. Who knows? But yeah, that's me.
Leo is the Outcast Guild of public relations. Let's be real.
Fair.
But enough about me. I'll pass it out to Danny.
I'm Miss Irish Frost. I occasionally stream games, but my computer is shit. So, ha. But you will find me here every single Saturday, no matter what, because D&D is serotonin, and I never skip a Saturday. I don't think I've missed a Saturday. I actually don't think I've missed a Saturday if I'm thinking about it.
You have not.
Anyway, I handle our lovely Instagram, so you will be seeing me post there always and forever. I actually forgot to post Friday. But that's me. Anyway, Geek's turn.
Okay. Hi, I'm the Outcast Guild. I'm Geek Dungeon. I do a lot of stuff in the Outcast Guild. We technically have a book out if you guys want to check that out. We might have another book coming out, I don't know, maybe in a year or two, based around this, but we don't know yet. Maybe. It might just be me serotonin chasing, and I'll give up on it in like 2 weeks.
Okay, but it's been in your plans for a few months now, so how's that working out for you?
Okay, so if you want to get into D&D or learn anything fun, if you want to get into D&D as a player, DM, or whatever else, you can go check out the Outcast Guild on YouTube, where we have videos to help you out with that kind of stuff. This month was
that.
Yeah, you misspelled that bad. This month it was
That,
Warlock
I flipped
1.
2 letters, motherfucker.
I know, but yeah. I'm also a public nuisance, but yes.
This
and
is
if
facts.
you just want to see some of our other stuff, we have the Broken Horn Gaming channel, where we put our VODs up and shorts up there. You can go check that out. But with all that being said, this is the Guildcast, where we are going to be going in and talking more about what's going on with Detention Club. So
a lot.
A lot. Basically a lot.
To give you guys a little bit of recap, Detention Club originally started off as a one-shot that I threw together last minute because I was on an old movie marathon binge the night before, which was us running basically Breakfast Club. It had expanded out into 3 one-shots, and then when we needed a mini campaign, well, it became Detention Club with the different years. Yes, I know here it says year 2. We are going into year 3. Currently what they've done is, beginning off, it was basically the weirdos versus the bullies in the first one.
Bullies.
And
then we adopted one.
Yeah, and then in year 2 is where things got a little bit more interesting as the story started fleshing out more. We actually lost a character.
RIP.
R.I.P. Callie.
We will get her back.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The day is nigh.
But yes. we have lost a character in the form of Callie, our lovely druid, and gained a new one in the form of the other sorcerer of the party, Anva. And also had a little bit of a summer vacation where you guys had found out that Callie was more than just going home, but actually fully taken over by a curse.
And I won a bet.
Yep. So, looking back on Detention Club so far, what's one of the biggest surprise for you guys?
I'll let Danny go first since I went first in the introduction.
I'm thinking though. Okay. I say surprised, but I knew it was happening. Because you're geeks, and sometimes you are a little bit easy to predict on what serotonin you might chase. Callie being bad by. Saw that coming.
I mean, that was something.
But I also made those choices, so.
Fair, and that was also
My
me
character.
sitting there going like, yeah, no, this is sort of the obvious case we're going for.
It was pretty obvious. 2 cursed items. And where else were you gonna go with that one?
Leo, what about you?
So the thing is, the one surprise is that once we figured out that Callie was about to appear in one moment, that he couldn't have the chance to save her at all. All he got was a piece of her arm.
Yep.
And Anva tried to kill her. It's okay. It's my own character. I can kill my own character.
Alright, but yeah. I mean, I figured that was going to be the biggest shock for them all, and I'm still surprised that was the biggest shock, because I'm sitting there going like, this seems like the clear case of where it's going.
Very, very few times does D&D fall into cliche, but Detention Club is the most cliche D&D game I have ever played, and I love it.
Again, I think the more shocking part is like getting into realizing what the Detention Club story was, because all of this is just one big soap opera. It feels like.
Yeah. Me and Leo going, bet, let's go.
Yeah.
Our brain cell turns to each other and goes, we shall form a thought. Why is it basically the same?
We're basically cooking in a kitchen, and we're just in there, like, what kind of ingredients we want to put in the cauldron?
Oh, shit, I think I grabbed your. This is your pot. Oh, shit. Hey, it's basically what I was cooking, so you can keep my pot.
All right. So, Danny, we know this one for you. So it's gonna be towards Leo. What's one moment you would want to redo in the campaign? Okay, Danny, if you think it's not, okay, you could say it after.
No, I think you know is the problem, Leo's turn.
I don't think I would rather change anything from Omen, since his character progression has continuously changed ever since. Like throughout, you got your first year, he's secluded, he's monotone as guy, goth, simple as that.
He's the shy goth kid.
Yeah, and then transition to year 2. Now it's a goth kid with an Instagram film.
Who got forced out of his little box.
I do feel like, okay, while Chat Million like was the reference for your one-shot at Detention Club we did, it's still funny to see like Chat Million being the thing that really brought Omen from being the shy goth kid in like season 1 that's like, yeah, I'll follow you guys. let me perform for you, to like Omen being opening up more almost. Like we went from like Omen in
He
season 1
stepped
going
out
like,
of the closet.
yeah, no, please don't go. It's fine. 2, Callie, I'll save you. I'll find a way.
Wouldn't it be stepping out of the cult? No. Yeah, coffin.
So my perspective on Omen the first year very much so was like that kid that came from a high school who probably wasn't that popular, wasn't sure what college was going to be like, and so kind of was just sticking to what he knew of like, okay, I'm just going to sit in the background. I'm not going to let anyone bug me, what have you. Year 2 with Callie and everyone, it was, no, we see you. We see how good you are. Fucking do something about it. Forcing Omen to the forefront where he's like, I don't want to. Oh, look at Barry. Okay, I'm good now.
He went from like,
Like,
I don't want to go in the forefront too. Yes, Queen, where's my spotlight?
the berries for Omen in year 2 was probably the best thing to happen to him outside of Garth.
I take back my biggest surprise. My biggest surprise was social media becoming such a big thing in 2. Like, that was the like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably going to be a one-off joke for this point. No. Omen's still posting.
Oh, no, sir.
No.
And what's worse is, unfortunately, the second Callie left, the social media side died. The second Callie left, social media died.
Yep. So, when are we getting Callie back?
So, like, when's that in our plans?
So, okay. The other thing I gotta ask you guys is, what was the moment that made it go like, oh shit, this campaign sort of is getting serious now? Or has that happened?
The Deva.
The Deva?
Like,
Oh, yeah,
I know
Deva.
the Deva technically didn't have anything to do with the main story. It had nothing to do with the main story whatsoever. But being college kids at the level that we were at the time and sticking this thing that it's like we can't run and we aren't getting away. We're fucked. Was like, oh shit. Okay, hold on. This is a detention club for 5 seconds. This is an actual campaign. I have to focus.
Okay, it's funny that you say it that way, because now my brain realizes, oh my god, I thought it was Bang B plot going on while Detention Club A plot was happening here. It's like, no, that was the episode where like Bang has the A plot over here, we focus on Detention B plot, and then by the end of the episode, they cross over.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, Deva is the biggest one that was like, holy shit. I would say if it's not the Deva, I'm pretty sure I was Anva at this point. When we were doing the practice fight and the Dragonborn showed up at the edge of the clearing before like the big final fight. You know what I mean?
You mean when he showed up and turned the team into zombies and then you had to fight them, or?
Yes, I believe that's the one.
That was Anva and that was the end. That was the finals.
No, before the big final fight, because Anva got one practice run with the group.
Yeah, so that one, the one you're thinking of when he just showed up to the side, I think you were still Callie at that time.
No. Because I remember, I could have swore it was Anva, because I remember Anva was paired up with Val.
Fair. Oh, yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure it was Anva, because we used the vines.
You guys didn't do training. Callie never did training.
No, she never got to. No, she got once. Callie got one training.
Okay.
So I might be merging them, but it's that scene where the Dragonborn, whatever the fuck his name is, he's actually become an undescribed named character at this point to me.
Kirk.
So Kirk, whenever he showed up, because I think after that, I could have swore that's when Anva talked to the principal, the professor, Dean bullshit and accidentally leaked that Callie was the one with the stuff. I could have swore that's when that was.
Yeah.
No, that was that.
No, wait, wasn't it?
No, that was at the end.
Because that was at the end.
Remember, then final fight probably then is what it is. The final fight and Anva accidentally.
It was that. It was that.
And Leo.
Because we haven't even spoiled the information of how the artifacts got missing. How were they suddenly disappearing? First, it was the book from year 1. Then it was the staff at year 2.
Yes.
Which, by the way, were both completely separate cursed items on the opposite end of the spectrum. Guys, don't give me an option for cursed items. I will collect them like Pokemon.
Okay.
I like curses.
So, Leo, what about you?
If it has to be from summer vacation.
No, it's anytime in this campaign where, in your mind, it has been, it's starting to get serious. Like, where it's like, we're going from, we're just college
This is fun and
kids playing
games.
this to, this is now, the story starting to get serious.
We're level 1 adventurers, then we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Why are we in over our heads?
Had to be day 1, year 2.
Really?
Really? Okay, I could see it. I could see it.
The sudden tonal shift of just,
I can see it, yeah.
normal shenanigans happening in like the first half, and then suddenly, oh no, abomination monster just appeared in our school. What the heck?
Valid.
Fair. All right. So, now we've covered that of the past, why don't you tell us? What could people look forward to for your characters in the future? Like, going into year 3. Because this is also going to be the longest detention club year we've had so far. Because typically they've been like 3 months. And then we do the fill-in. This is the first time we planned with term 1 and then term 2.
You guys get like 6, maybe 8 months of detention club out of the 12 months of the year. Ayo, let's go. We're here for it. What am I allowed to tell them? Because I know a lot of things. So what am I allowed
There's
to
so
say?
many things, like, I don't know where to start on mine.
Okay. So first off, for confirmation for you guys, Detention Club is very much so a collaborative storytelling. Yes, Geeks is the DM, but us as players, we have a very vague idea of things that are planned for our character, because Geeks comes to us and is like, hey, so are you okay with this? Yes,
Well,
let's discuss it now.
It's also because this is very much, well, yes, it is a collaborative storytelling. This campaign is definitely the one where we're sitting here and it's like, there's not a moment of like, oh yes, the big picture, we must slay the Lich and save the world. Everything is like very much a personal thing for the characters, it feels like. Like, you know, it's not like, oh no, this is going to destroy the school and ruin the dance. It's like, oh no, our friend is corrupted by this now. And we don't know what to do. We can't save them, but also we have our stuff.
Well, to give Leo time.
Yeah.
For Anva, shit. I'll start with summer. Guys, I don't know how Geeks plans on shuffling this in to where you get info on what happened during the summer for Anva after summer vacation detention club. Because we had about like 2 or 3 weeks after that, technically. So I went, okay, bet. So Anva went on tour and got to see Idriel for the first time since living in Idriel. And she's discovered that Idriel is fucked up in a lot of ways. And she may have got hurt, guys. Sorry, not sorry. It's my character.
May got hurt is an understatement.
I just have to laugh because it's like, I think with you sitting there and like, again, She has written this out. It's like 200 pages. And I have read all of them.
It's almost
so
400.
There's more. There was
There's
more.
so much more.
I
but
saw
I'm
the
saying-
update. It was more.
Yeah. So, and it's been funny because she'll
Almost
message me
400.
going, "Hey, I need information about like this area here." And while I've ran Idra Chronicles for so long and they've explored the areas and some things have been touched on, and again, as much as the Redeemers and the Poor Choice crew do great at what they do of helping people, it's never they stay around long enough to see the changes.
Yeah, we never get like
And-
the deep information
And
or
early
anything
in the
like
campaign, it was very much, we got our job to do. Did we get it done? Cool. Next spot. Next spot. Next spot. So it's
that.
like
Even still,
now. So it's been interesting of like, yeah, here's these moments of like, well, how does Forestine work? Oh yeah, Forestine, if you're not elf,
bro, Forestine's bad.
you can't own shit. You can own shit if you're human. Why human? Humans are second-class citizens compared to an elf. If you're anything but an elf or a human, you're not considered a citizen. You're not considered...
Easy description. Easy description for you. If you live in Forestine, it's World War II.
No.
Basically.
It's apartheid Africa.
Ooh. Yeah, I can see it.
That's where a lot of the ideas... Because,
Yeah.
okay, for those who don't know, Forestine is the leftovers of the Empire Cersei, where on the continent of Idril, where we play, or the continent of Castrol, where we play, they had ruled a major portion of it. After the Great War, 70% of the elven population of Castrol was wiped out. So these are the leftovers. And remember, elves in my world don't live to like 500 years. They live 1,000 years. They will live a century, maybe longer. So these guys are holding a grudge because when they said, oh, everything will be fine, and waited 300 years for everything to stabilize, they realized they lost their nation. They lost their empire. And remember, this isn't a case of like, oh yeah, these are like 5 generations ago, those people lost the empire. Most of those guys that were a part of the Empire Cersei are still alive. Or it's literally the elven parents. Like your father or mother was a noble in Cersei, and then you
You're
got
first
sent to
gen.
Forestine. Yeah, you're like
You are first
out of
generation.
this.
First generation, yeah.
Is Venari technically second gen?
She's not, she wouldn't be part of the Forestine elves, so that wouldn't be a generation for her.
Valid, sorry.
She comes from the Eternal Empire Cersei, the main elven nation.
Yeah, I forgot.
Because yes,
Wrong
for those who
character.
don't know, a little bit of lore history for Idril. Elves at one point did do conquest. They went over.
Hashtag they're the white people.
Conquistadors. They're the Europeans, yeah. Fucking went across there and started claiming everything.
Leo's
We
dying
live
at
longer,
everything
we
I
know
say
everything's-
Because
Leo!
it is. It is.
You know
It is
this!
like. Yes, I know. That's the crazy part. I know this.
You know this stuff, and you're like, Gigs, you're the white
But
guy.
it's
Why
so
are you doing this
weird.
stuff to your own people?
But
I
it's
don't
so
like my
weird too.
people.
Like you put this on paper and you're like, this is how they act. But until
Mhm.
you put it in a scene of this is how they act, a lot of people don't understand.
Oh yeah,
Like
no.
I will give you details on this. Literally, they perform underground because, like Geek said, in Forestine, only elves can own businesses. So half elves and otherwise, you don't own a fucking business. You don't own shit. They get snuck into an underground cavern where they are doing this performance with a bunch of other performers that were invited, basically to help bring up
That's so
morale, for
cute.
lack to say, of the half elves and other planar touched creatures in the realm for that area. They perform, and the fucking Emerald Guard shows up and literally says they are leaving here either dead or alive. And they start killing people.
Yeah.
Anva gets literally an anti-magic collar put on her, which removes all of her Asmar traits and leaves her literally defenseless while this is happening. So yes, this world is fucked, and unfortunately, because we don't spend a lot of time in certain places, you don't get to see it.
And it's
But I
funny
get
'cause
credit.
There's been references too. It's like when you guys dealt with the Nar situation in Idra Chronicles. It's like, yeah, his.
I'll
Like,
be so real. As much as I was involved, even with that part of the stuff, I didn't really understand the
Yeah, it's-
extent.
his dad slept with a elven noble to try getting up in his ranking up in his stature.
Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know the story of Sylvar and Nar, because that happened, she slept with a human. She got denounced from nobility.
No,
and
she
the father
she is no
blames
longer
the sons.
considered an elf. She's not considered a citizen, and he is not considered because there is still apartheid in there. Elves do not like. There's an elven law in my world that says in Forestine, elves do not get with other races. If you do, it is against the law completely. So like half elves and any elf that's a planar touch is considered legal in Forestine. That's why they're fleeing that area. And the only reason why Forestine even stays in Atlanta, because they're needed for their resources. Like if they remove them, if a war happens, they have the food. So if it will turn to a war of attrition quickly, and they're not, they have the food. They can last a while.
So, welcome to the fucked up side of this. So, Anva got hurt. And yes, when I say got hurt, she may or may not have actually died. She got revived and currently is on her way to do some fuck shit at Iron Hall. If any of you know what happened in Idril in Iron Hall, you understand they're dumb. But yeah, no, so all summer long, they've been on tour, been doing their fun shit, have been learning a lot about each other, and crying a lot, unfortunately, on my part, for my characters. Yay me. If you don't cry while you're writing, it's not worth writing. I will say that blatantly.
Hashtag Danny's new book.
No! Shut up!
Okay, when I read through, like, some parts, because I was detailed by Danny that one of the De Fortunas appeared in the book, and I was like, I'm curious. I want to read it. It is when I read the entire part of where the segment where the De Fortuna is and started reading the rest. I then immediately go back to the top and started reading all of the rest of the stuff. It is basically just bandmates enjoying life together, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I also love the fact because I remember when you were writing that, I told you, hey, what if you tied in a little bit of this here? Because like one thing with Detention Club is you guys have adopted a guild member, basically. They're like he's one of us.
Guild member is my character's boyfriend
in the form of Bang. So it's like, what if we just started referencing some of the weird shit Bang has canonically done? Because like in a campaign like
oh
Adriel,
my god, it's funny as shit.
Bang is nothing. Bang is like, oh, he's the minor guy. He's support. He's background. It's okay. In Detention Club, it's like, dude, you saved the city. No, I was just backup for him, and I didn't really need to be a part of it. They had it handled. No, you saved the city!
You saved a city. You've fought a dragon.
You know
You're
the queen!
Arcanist. You know the queen. You know Annabelle Dullfang. You know Finn
Annabelle
Dullfang.
Dullfang,
You're
which both
adopted by Annabelle and Finn. Pardon me. Like, my favorite thing for Anva right now is it's Bang. When people ask, what is this guy? Who is this guy? Why is he that way?
My favorite one was like, you're going to tell me he fought a dragon? Yeah, he actually did. The fuck you mean he fought a dragon? They're extinct! I don't know, he fought it with a group of people. No, they're extinct! They've been extinct since the first wizard killed them all.
No, ask Della.
I don't know. He fought a dragon? What the fuck do you mean he fought a dragon?
So that's what's happened for Anva over the summer. Going into school. And I know some really fucked up shit. If you guys know Anva, you know that she has had a very interesting past and has just recently decided to stay in Idril because of her friends and boyfriend and family that she has found in Riven and Kira. Yeah, it's just, expect things to be shaken up a lot, especially when it comes to Anva and her confidence, because it's going to be a very interesting ride.
Leo.
Oh
Regale us on the
boy.
tales of the Iron Quiz.
Oh boy. And the interesting part is that we're all present during the call.
Thank you
So,
again for letting me
well,
borrow
it's like the interesting part is that Danny made a book about it. I made a solo session about it. I rolled dice to go for the outcome on a Frankenstein of a system that I wanted to use for my solo one shot that I wanted to do, possibly at like possibly June or July. And oh boy, the information that I got was spicier than a chili pepper.
All three of us sitting in a VC, like, wait, what's
what?
next?
What? Like, Omen found out his brother was a part of the guild. Omen found out that his brother, is a part of the guild, knows Odd, and is a high-ranking member of the guild too, is what we found out. Again, this was nothing on me. Like, when we say this is cooperative storytelling, this is, because quite literally, hey, tell me what goes on here. Leo, hey, I got this system, can I try it out? I'm like, okay. And we're sitting there going, is he part of the guild? Yeah. What rank is he? 4. He's platinum.
He's a platinum.
Does he own the guild he works at? Yes. Goes into my book. What type of guild is it?
What type of guild?
Information guild.
Okay, so
no, the original backstory for Bradley was that he works for a delivery company.
Yes.
I want to put it out. It was 2 sentences.
Yes, originally it was just that, and then it's like we're sitting in VC for like 2 days, going like.
Okay, so just to give you a bunch of the stuff that I just happened. So I developed a system in which I started with 4, like, I would say arcs, or we just call it chapters, mini chapters of what happened during that time, and I call them cassettes. Because mainly it was supposed to be like a very lo-fi experience when one now. Oh boy, it doesn't feel like a lo-fi experience of what I rolled with that thing. So, started this at 1. During the stuff that happened to after summer vacation, he went back to his dorm and shopping, when she was paid out my tuitions thanks to Bradley.
You really are a Nepo baby now because he paid for you from the guild money. Sorry.
That's what I'm saying. He was a Nepo baby. He didn't know. He doesn't know.
You are the most down-to-earth Nepo baby. Okay, I'm muting. I'm done.
So he started to develop feelings, and in which, if you know from summer vacation, and started, you know what, let me go for like a settle down, and I want to go, who is the next person that I want to go for? Oh, my brother. So Omen goes to Bradley, goes up to his home, almost at the north top of Crown Province, and suddenly got the information about 2 things. One, as he arrives on his hilltop home, the first thing that he saw was there was a woman on the kitchen counter next to him preparing a dinner, because Bradley was expecting Omen into it. And an important detail that happened is that same woman turns out to be Bradley's wife, which circumstance is quite shocking. In which I'm just gonna have to say this: it turned out to be a secret marriage, because the wife is essentially part of a very, very bad organization. I'm not just gonna name that out. That's all the information you're getting out of her.
Terrible elopement. Most classic elopement.
And then the next thing you know is that as we go on to like the next thing, which was the cassette 2, and then move on to cassette 3, and the sudden shift of just the point of views between Omen and Bradley is that we started to develop Bradley's backstory during that time because we didn't know. And as I continued rolling dice, like Geek said, we found out that Bradley got his riches because why? He is an adventurer. An adventurer from where? From the Outcast Guild. He's a platinum rank adventurer.
And a guild master at that.
And a guild master at that. In which Omen found out about the information like a few things ago. Also, fun fact, Omen spotted Onbuzz doing a performance and spotted a picture.
By accident correspondence. Omen's brother lives in the same area that Anva was performing. And they just happened to end up at the performance because luck of the die. So Omen got to see Anva perform live a song that was meant to be about her accepting herself as an Asmar and a tiefling. So he got to see that.
So that's gonna be an interesting development when we get to it. Now I can wait for just playing the session of year 3. During that time, Bradley was doing a mission in which he got a sudden crate of belongings that doesn't belong to Bang, and it was tampered by Francisco Le Fabio Fuckface. It was
like,
what I'm gonna
either
call him.
deciding what to call him, or you were waiting to just leave it as a little thing dangling there.
So it's like I didn't want to leave it dangle. I was like, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Why do I mention him? I'd rather call him Fuckface than just call him Francisco.
We all hate him. We all hate him so bad. He is a. If you don't hate Fabuloso inside the Outcast Guild, have you ever played an Outcast Guild campaign?
Mhm. And but yeah, just doing a normal mission, and Fabuloso decided to hire an assassin to kill Bradley and to get the package. Yeah, and also during that time, they're just going through a museum just to let Omen have a good old grand time with his brother and newfound wife and stuff. And at that moment, yes, he did discover about Bradley's stuff. He knows that he's part of the Outcast Guild. And this enraged Danny because Omen was the first to bring.
I'm so pissed. I am literally, he's like, yes, it's a part of the guild. I'm like, fucking bitch. And he's like, oh, does he tell Omen? Rolls for it. I literally screamed, and I am chewing Leo up and down, left and right to fucking Sunday because I have been trying. You shut up. You be shut up. You are the problem here. You're the fucking problem here. Because I've been trying to convince geeks that Bang has slipped up enough for Anva to fucking question shit and get this much. What does he? Oh, you don't know. Here's the easy way to explain it away. Here's the easy way that they talk away. You whole ass whore, this man doesn't know how to fucking lie, and he still hasn't managed to tell her. I'm done.
I'm getting that clip.
I'm mad, okay?
Okay, go on, Leo.
It was a sudden roll of the dice, so don't blame me.
Literally, Leo's like, don't blame me. I'm like, I'm going to. You rolled the die. It's your fucking fault. Somehow this is your fault.
I wish I were no. In that case, that I would roll a 1 because in my system, if you it's a D100 Oracle system in which you have to roll a D100. Anything above a 50 is a no. Below 50 is a yes. And for every 7 rolls that I get, was like very much closer. Those like the yes parts. Yeah, you get the picture. But yeah, Omen knows about Bradley's secret. Bradley decided to knowing this information, and the one thing that Omen has looming over his head, and we're going to explore it for year 3, term 1, is Omen wants to fast track, graduate soon, and save Callie. Bradley successfully tried to tell him not to, and the one fuck that he did to Omen was saying that saving Callie would not favor him very well because most likely Callie would be very much gone. And Omen respectfully said to his brother's face, "Fuck you." It led not very much of a sour note, but yeah, that's what we will be expecting for the relationship between the two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there's secrets in the family. Yep.
Yep.
But Bradley's doing it for love. That is the ultimate thing that Bradley decided to do, even before Omen going for college in Charlotte. That he is doing everything, all of this, to provide for his family and especially his brother,
All right.
who is now known as the Nippo baby.
Omen. The Nippo baby that no one expected.
Yeah,
Any of my cat had a laugh.
I do have to laugh too
that's Omen.
because I've had to make I've actually had to write stuff about other characters have been doing over summer vacation.
Mhm.
Which is just sort of funny because, like, compared to your guys' stuff, my stuff's been primarily very minor. Val,
Oh, really?
like Val, she has apparently gotten someone to donate towards her final years in the school. She has been spending a lot more time with the Guardian, hanging out with him as sort of becoming the therapy person, I guess, for lack of a better
So how
term.
was Bang's donation received?
You don't know shit yet, motherfucker.
It's Val. It's Bang that did it.
She knows. She doesn't know. She just knows there's someone who donated into it.
Player knows how Bang is.
Yeah.
So ha.
Garth has actually gotten a job at one of the local community centers around there, helping out a lot of the youth around, along with getting himself a car, so him and Omen can go on more trips. And then Bang has been having to deal with this investigation that went from, hey, these troops out in Telny need help, and we're sending out healers to assist them, to, what the fuck is going on?
And balancing girlfriend.
Exactly, that too. But yes, to, what the fuck is going on? And to all of this, it's funny because yeah, they're going to be having a guild member as a professor also going into year 3.
Have fun figuring out which guild member before next week, guys.
It's going to be a surprise.
It's gonna be Annabelle. That would be terrifying.
All right,
Can you imagine?
I'm gonna leave you out in the forest. You have till sundown to get back out here. Also, beware. There's a whole bunch of Hungry Hydra out there. All right, have fun.
On, but here's Hydra goes, bang, 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 bang. I'm cheating my way through.
Yeah.
She didn't say how I had to get out. She just said I had to get out.
Arrow comes through, hits you in the throat.
Damn it! You can't say I'm wrong. In that situation, she said I had to get out. She didn't say how I had to.
Oh yeah, but
And that would count as, she would see that as counting because I used resources. Annabelle would say I used resources that I had at my disposal to make sure that I got out safely.
Or I think the worst
And
for Danny
it gives
would be
Bang a chance
Tempest.
to see Hydra meet. Listen, I've already had a character deal with Tempest as someone to train with. But Nari at least can vibe with Tempest. I'm worried about Anfa. Him throws a knife at her. What the? Wait. Dodge.
Can't you start off easier? If you can, if you can dodge a knife, you can dodge about anything.
Starts aiming for her tail.
Looks at the wall and they're just embedded in there.
Hunar standing over on the side. Yeah, no, you're not winning. Just do it.
Okay, Leo, what about you? For a guild, one member of the guild to be a professor at your adventuring academy, who would be your wanted choice and who would be the one you would dread?
Wait, I gotta answer that because I wanted.
Ooh, if that's the case, the one to enjoy, as Omen, right?
As well, Omen or yourself, whichever one you would prefer. Give both if you want.
Oh, I mean, you know what? Let's go for both. If it were for me, I would rather enjoy spending with Bang as a professor. I would have a good time. I'll definitely have an exceptional time. The one that I will definitely not going to absolutely have a great time with as a professor would be Oro de Fortuna.
Really? Why Oro? Why your own character?
Yes, I did say I did specifically went for my own character. Not for the fact that it is say a well-adjusted guy, but if he's going to talk about his family much instead of class, let's go back to the days where I want to learn. I don't want to just I would hang, but not for that.
So it would be specifically the adventuring professor that would talk way too much about his own personal stuff. Like, we've all had that college professor. They sit down like, okay, guy, you never believe my fucking wife did.
The one thing that Omen would definitely enjoy for college, if it were a good opportunity to do it, it's a tie between either Annabelle or Duke Moriarty.
Duke would scare the shit out of me. Oh, don't worry. I'm right here with you the whole time. Why are you... No. I must make sure you're doing fine. I'd be like, all right, let me probe your brains.
I wouldn't be that much, but yeah.
I believe you're cheating. Here, let me prove it.
Nah, I mean, let me see. Let's go ahead and test it out. If Omen would have a bad experience with a professor, oh my gosh, who is the? It's like, I know we talked about him way too many times in the one shots, even in the touch that we did talk about this professor in particular from Shaolin. It is the physical education.
Yes, Dwarven Man.
Graybeard.
Yes.
Graybeard.
Graybeard.
You know what? Valid choice there, bud.
Oh boy, no way is Omen going to enjoy this.
Okay. I have to say this. For player, it would be... The ones I would think would be fun would be Bang, Domar, or Annabelle. for very vastly different reasons. But I also love all three characters. I just don't get to see much of Annabelle at all, really.
Fair.
So I would love to see Annabelle. Would hate Taz.
Really? Why Taz?
She scares me.
Why does she scare you?
There's a reason she has her guild name, man. What is it, White Witch or some shit like that? Or Silent Witch?
The Silent Witch.
There's a reason she's got that name. And she communicates with telepathy, which means you can't fucking cheat.
Also, she has her title of the Battle Mage.
Yeah, that's a little terrifying, just saying. Anva, like, as Anva, Zephyr.
Would be the best.
She has been fascinated with Zephyr.
Okay, the best.
Since Ato. So I feel like she would love to have Zephyr as a professor. Hate? Nar.
Really?
Ooh. Now this is interesting.
Why not?
So, okay, so the reason why Anva would hate Nar as a professor is what she has learned from minimal interaction with him is he has a big heart and his head is normally in the right place and he means well.
Yeah.
But he doesn't fucking think shit through. And being with Bang, who literally is over analytical and thinks about everything before he does even a fucking inch of movement, Nar would be overstimulating and she feels like she would constantly just end up in detention because she would be fighting with him.
Nar would be the person of, like, put you in, like, with training dummies that would move and just start swinging at, like, they would all start swinging at you going, no, you gotta find a way to take him down. There's no pattern. Just fight. Did I say look for a pattern? I said fight.
Yep.
How would you do it? A thunderous step away, and they all took damage at the same time.
I'm not like you. Well, technically, Wizard. So yeah, no. It would be funny if Silvar was there and then looks at Nar. I'm not like you. I'm like him.
I think for me, the most interesting professor to have would probably Tempest or Doma. Like, if, like, say, an adventuring class on that, being introduced to that point there. It would be a hard as fuck class, but I feel like it would be a very interesting class.
And neither would accept shit in their class either.
No, they wouldn't accept shit. The one that would terrify me the most and make me think that I would probably die, and this is again putting in the sense of like, oh yeah, because you guys are going, your next class is about adventuring, would be, I feel Tazlin.
See, you question me when I say Taz, but then you say the same fucking thing.
The difference is I know Taz. I made Taz.
I know enough. Okay? I know enough.
So, like, for me, the reason why I would say Taz is she's the complete control wizard, right? She is about keeping control in combat. And so for her... Hold up. I gotta fix the thing, because I forgot to pin everyone. For her, it would be quite literally constantly learning, one, to keep concentration on a spell. While being bombarded, motion sickness, and anything else that would irritate you, and learning how to avoid or defend against any type of attack. She would be like the strictest magic combat teacher, I feel like, of just strictly, no, you're not taking one hit. You take one hit, you fail. Back to basic.
You Anva that has died in almost one hit twice.
or Annabelle. But again, same reason. Annabelle is that old soldier. She is that type of like, she's going to train you to make sure that you ain't gonna die. You're not dying on her watch.
I feel like Annabelle would do that to Anva just to be like, you're not leaving my son.
Okay. So, before I go on, you guys have any questions to ask?
We're vibing.
Okay. So, which character is your character most connected with? Not taking into account relationship things.
I was
Or,
about
like,
to say. Right now, probably Riven.
all right. Omen.
But that's because you know what's happened, so.
As I developed Bradley through just even the roll of the dice, it kind of makes sense that I would pick him. Because I am definitely the older brother who had to do the right thing just to keep the family safe.
I mean, fair. But for Omen, who do you think Omen's the most, like, connected to? The closest one he's to? Out of, like, say, the main cast.
Okay. If it were...
You can include
What?
You can include Callie. She's technically still main cast.
She's off screen right now, so you don't need...
Hey, people get mentions while they're off screen. Cookie.
Oh my gosh.
Callie's now sitting in the BBEG chair, rubbing her hands and just evilly laughing to herself like...
No, she's not. She's missing an arm, remember? Omen has it.
No, she's missing the armor plating. The vines have taken over more and more.
Yeah, the armor plating was it, yeah.
She's still technically missing an arm then.
She's rubbing her vine tentacles together, going... That came out so fucking
Anyway,
weird.
back to the point, Omen.
Alright. If it's from the main cast... Oh my gosh. And I can't include NPCs, right?
No, the main cast.
So
NPCs can be chosen.
I would.
Oh. Well, it's Annabelle.
Really?
Really?
Like, Omen not having that much, it really feels connected with Annabelle.
When does Omen talk to Annabelle?
It would be first time that he met her at the concert by year 2, and then there was an offshoot that he did discuss it with Annabelle for, I think it was, no, it wasn't for that.
I think the only time was a concert where she went in and took out the elementals.
At least that I know of.
I mean, we wouldn't develop a nice friendship.
You're good if it's Annabelle. I'm just like, what?
We're just surprised, but okay, cool.
Omen looks up to Annabelle now.
Omen finds out Annabelle's also a guild member. Can you be my guild mom?
If that would be the case, he would be
You know
double
what?
freaked out. Because he doesn't know about it.
Omen would recognize the Outcast Guild symbol now.
On Bang.
Where does Annabelle keep hers?
Hers is hidden in her purse. Well, and she keeps hers hidden. Any emblem to mark what she has with her.
So yeah,
Interesting.
that in that case, Omen wouldn't know. He just
I
saw a
think it's
badass woman.
valid. I think it's valid. And I think that you have a valid thought process of the second that you realize that she is guild, though, that you'd be like, oh. What about you, Geeks? NPCer? Who's your favorite?
I don't fucking know. It's Sid.
I don't know. You're forcing me to do everything.
It's Sid.
Sid has only been around not even once. His name has been mentioned in my writing.
What do you mean? So we start off session 1. Fucking, I'm gonna chuck a fucking gator at a woken gator at Anva. There, he's in the game now.
Literally, Bang has warned Anva, hey, so you might get tackled the first time you meet him. Why? Kind of smell like Arden. Oh.
Okay. We know. Okay, so looking at all of your characters, what's the most surprising change that you feel to any character that's happened within Detention Guild? Looking at the main cast. By that I mean, like, Omen, Anva, Callie, Garth, Val, Leo.
I would have to say the most surprising change is Anva. At summer vacation.
I mean, fair.
Started with his relationship with Bang.
Fair.
No.
Is there any surprising development with Omen, or is it just Omen didn't originally? You didn't have.
I mean, I'm just going to repeat and say that it's just the start of year 2 term at first day. I was about to say term 1, but we haven't gone for term 1. It's the later. That's for year 3.
I will say, Callie and Omen had the most natural progression of evolution that there almost isn't a surprise in the evolution with them. Like, yeah, it's nice to see, but none of it was like sudden per se.
I actually feel Omen surprised me a lot with one change that happened after Callie had gone missing. Like, yes, does it fit into the idea of, like, Omen as a character to be like, I'm going to help my friend? But, like, the idea is you have tossed to me of, like, Omen going to year 3. And, like, Leo, I know you as a player, so, like, when you give you an opportunity to be like, hey, I have this story idea, and we go, good, that sounds awesome, run with it. You are the guy who will run with it and go leaps and bounds over even what we thought. But it's just interesting to see that change of Omen. And even with, like, oh, it's... Because year 1, you had Omen and Callie both being the weird ones in the group. They didn't really talk, they were sort of the more weird in the background. Which made it interesting when coming to year 2 of having just Omen and Callie there being the, now the main focus of the game. And then having...
Kelly would have stayed.
But then seeing, like, this big growth, like, Omen going from this guy who's like, I'm just trying to graduate and, have a good life and maybe, become a professor or act in the theater or become a journalist, to, I need to save my best friend. Omen went from the whole, like, I'm just a guy, it doesn't matter, to, I need to save my best friend. I will go to the 9 hells to pull her ass out of there. And I think that's my favorite change of it all, but yeah. Sorry, Danny, I interrupted you.
Not really. You didn't really, so.
So, Leo, you think Anva, I think Omen. Danny, who do you think had the most surprising change?
Well.
Really?
Because she went from being... So the way that Anva was literally introduced to her was being depressed, being dragged out of her room by Garth, to yes, you said that she was drowning things out with alcohol and kind of like disappearing, but she like got better pretty sudden comparatively to everyone else. And then when we were at the end of summer vacation, it was like, and Anva went to go check on her, and it was this whole thing of she's like, oh, I'm fine, even after just seeing Callie and having the whatever it was I did. I think I did creative restoration, and it being revealed that she's been not mind controlled per se, but was having something done to her mind, to the way that it was suppressing the emotions that she was feeling. And it was like realizing, oh, this shift that she had is because she was trying to talk to Callie. She was trying to have that connection still with Callie, and it caused her to go into this literal Mycadid fucking hybrid mind control thing.
I mean, shit.
And it's just that thing, like the fact that Val went from basically denouncing Callie, for lack of a better way to say it, at the end of year 2, because Callie kept the book and the staff and wouldn't let go of it, to she was trying to hold on to every little bit of Callie she could get, to heartbroken because she lost what little bit she had left. Like, it was an interesting dynamic for her to see, even as an NPC. Especially because that's my character. So.
Okay, but even going from like your experience as a player at the game, is that still your like biggest?
I don't want to say Anva, because yes, Anva's changed, and yes, it's been a lot, but I don't want to say Anva.
I mean, fair. Like, it feels like it's just the beginning of Anva's change, really.
The beginning, bitch. She's so different than even fucking summer vacation. I don't know what I'm gonna act like coming into year 3.
Alright. Now, looking at campaign, not anything in what you guys have written for what's been happening over the summer. So, looking at from year 1, year 2, and summer vacation. What was the most emotional scene for you?
Callie leaving.
I have to agree, it's Callie leaving.
Really?
I have to agree.
That hurt so much as a player to even do.
And I had to laugh because that was like DM at that point. Like, I don't have the wheel. I gave it to Jesus. Jesus,
yeah.
give me the wheel. Nope.
Yeah, because both me and Leo have already, like, we're great friends to start with. So us having a friendship in Detention Club that developed the way it did between Callie and Omen. And then having this moment of Omen being mad at Callie, understandably mad at Callie, and Callie and me as a player playing into the fact of, you told me you do not want to separate from these. You do not want to separate from these. And keeping that in my head of, okay, Callie's not going to want to separate the second they're offering this. She's got to give them another option. And it was the only thing I could logically think of that Callie would do.
That one still surprised me at that choice. Because, like, I'm so used to having the player, like, you don't want to separate from them. But also them sitting there going, like, I don't want my character to leave. I like my character. And I want to see where the story goes.
I love Callie.
Oh, yeah, no.
I hate that Callie left.
That's also where it really surprised me.
D&D.
Because it's like, I've never had a player make that kind of choice before of, like, I'm leaving, but I love this character.
I literally gave the reins to Geeks the second I left, and I remember that night bawling for weeks straight. Literally, it was until the next session that I was bawling over the fact that Callie was no longer a character I could play. I had no idea who I was going to play. I did make Anva that night, though, after Callie left. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not connecting with her. I don't really know. I want Callie back. Like, I was trying to figure out how to make it happen. And it's like, but I love Anva so much. And I would never change what I did with Callie, as much as I hated it in the minute.
So, what made you start falling in love with Anva as a character?
She's different. I have played the bitch characters. I have played the super nice characters. I have played the fucking ends up being the mom character by accident. Cough, cough. I love Venari. But I told geeks going into this, I want her to be lawful evil. I want her to be evil. I want her to have this mentality of fuck everything, fuck everyone. I am here to do my thing, and that is it. That is what Anva was supposed to be coming into this. I am only here to look for my brother. That is it. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to hang out. I'm not here to do anything. So it didn't make sense for her to be in Detention Club at first. At all, because it's like, what are you doing with a character like this in Detention Club? And then we developed her. So much more beyond just, I'm here to find my brother. And so much beyond this character that has no feelings. She is so complex and so diverse. And is also at the same time someone that's learning about so much stuff, because where she comes from, nothing like Idriel exists. The magic isn't the same. The people aren't the same. The thought processes on deities isn't the same.
Yeah, no.
So it's really fun to explore Idriel in general, because like I said, I love Idriel. I love the story that you and Leo have built together in Idriel. And yes, I know I've sprinkled my own shit in there at this point, but we're talking the story and the creation of Idriel itself, and all of the deep little tidbits that I get to visit as Anva, essentially, because I can choose to. I can't take Venari and write Venari current campaign doing things.
No.
It doesn't make sense. But I can take Anva and be like, yeah, no, she's taking a week off from school. Why? Oh, she's gonna go to Yawa Yawa to do something.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's fun. She changes at like the drop of a hat. There's little things that happens that I'm like, why are you acting like this? And then getting to sit down and figure out why Anva acts like this in certain
The
situations.
amount of times we've
fun.
had a talk of like, I don't know, why does this feel like it works? Oh, because it seems like this, because you've alluded at it, the way that she acts, you allude that something at this point here has happened where she would have this mindset. Like Bang bought her a guitar, Bang bought her the guitars for her birthday. Why does she react this way? Oh, because it seems like you've alluded that the relationships she has had in the past have been ones where it's like more than likely money was used as like a position over her.
The level of complex bullshit and trauma that I have accidentally given a character that at one point was just supposed to have, yes, it's a major trauma, but minor trauma of her parents changing her to an Aasimar. Like, it went from this to here's a full buffet of trauma, pick up a slice and you'll figure out which one it goes to.
Yeah.
But I love her. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change Callie leaving for anything, because it helps the story and it let me play a cool character that I don't want to stop playing. So.
All right. But again, is there any specific moment you could pick out as like, this is the moment where it's like you really fell in love with Anva as that character coming from beloved Callie?
I think her birthday episode.
That far, really?
So I liked Anva, right? And I never would. Even from like, I only got 2 sessions with her in the end of year 2.
Yeah.
So I can't say it was anything in year 2, because while she was fun to play, I didn't really have a vibe for her. Summer vacation is where I kind of got the feel for her and started understanding her mindset on things and playing more with the, oh, she's lawful evil. So like with the peer, where she's like, oh, I'm keeping all the money, but I'm going to give you guys the stuff that you should have got for your prizes. Like that type of mentality of, this is mine and this is yours.
Yeah.
I get the better of the two. And then playing into like the badass bitch attitude, for lack of a better word, with like the priests and the chronomancers and shit. When she was like, no, fuck you, because her own religious trauma from what her parents did to her as a kid, which, yes, that's minor meta right now, but still, meh. Like, I don't know. She was fun, but I wasn't like fully vibing with her until she kind of finally. The birthday one was when she finally started interacting with everyone in a way that it was like, okay, I like this. Like that one and the one before, because the one before is when she shapeshifted into Omen
Oh,
and was posting on her own chameleon as Omen, and then Omen changed it to her. Like that was probably the first like
that was the
experience.
That was right after the Deva fight. It was like
yeah.
Omen shit.
You know
Omen
what? Maybe
alters,
it was then.
Omen alters
Maybe it was the
herself into
Deva.
Anva. Anva alters herself into Omen. They both decided to get the champagne and start like spraying on themselves in a live stream on the other person's account.
Yeah.
And I'm just remembering going, oh shit, why is there a potted plant here? Yeah, Bang saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the Deva then. Because I also remember when we were doing the Deva fight, I was like, okay, what would Anva do? Anva wants to get away from here as fast as possible. She doesn't give a shit about anyone else. Well, no, take that back. She noticed that Riven is having this shit happen. Okay, why does she care so much that Riven's hurting because of this? She's not supposed to have connections. What's going on? And this is after she, like, does that first date with Bang, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what it is. It's maybe the Deva. When it's finally sinking in of, oh, shit. She wants to date him. She's worried about him. Oh, shit. Okay.
And it was funny, it was more of me trying to... Like, the Deva part was originally just planned as a way of me getting hints at Arden for Anva. To be like, okay, I'm going to sprinkle this in, because, like, the Arden things I've told you at the beginning, going, he's probably not going to show up till, like, year 4.
If that. If that's
that.
right.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it becomes, like, sprinkling in that notion there. So I'm like, I'm going to give you this. And then it was funnier than heck when it turned into, like, the thing of, like, yeah, you see the scene on the ship of a, you know, a creature like reaching out and your brother's body burning from radiance and turning into like this celestial, and then you see like the thing that snaps you out of it is you see Bang be killed, and the weirdness of like Bang runs in and like, oh yeah, the DM using, hey, you need to survive this long, I have a plan, either you take him down or survive for this many rounds. But I'm like, now don't worry, just keep him busy for like 24 seconds. You got 1 minute. Or no, I think I said you got 1 minute. And it's like...
Yeah, it was 1 minute or 30 seconds. It was one or both. I don't remember.
And so it's like...
There was a time that we had to maintain.
You had Duva talk to her twice. And that was after Omen brought her back from 0.
Yeah.
Because she hit 0 in that Deva fight. By the way, if you guys don't know, Anva's hit 0 3 times.
So it was... And
this is like, the character I've had hit the most.
Like, Bang shows up, does the thing there, because I'm like, okay, if Bang shows up, we got this fight here. Oh my god, he rolled a nat 20. Okay, this is that Lifestealer sling that you guys gave him Idriel. The Deva just rolled a 1 on his con save. Now the Deva's insta-dead, because you knocked him under 100 hit points. So it's like, okay, you have this many rounds. Have fun. Like,
we actually did.
Yeah, like, to be honest, it was like, I did not do that as a way of, like, I'm going to just DM waving away this hard challenge here. It's like, no, it was going to be a hard thing. Either seeing how you guys would run away or whatever else, because one of my favorite things about Detention Club, you guys have never, like, looked away from being college kids. Like, I feel like this could be ran at level... That was probably
the first time.
At level 20, and then it being, even then, being like, no, we ain't dealing with that shit. We're sophomores.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're college kids. We ain't time with this shit. They're the adventurers. They know how to deal with it. We're not experts. We're noobs in this case.
I will say, if I, as player, knew that I was level like 16 and going against the Deva, I don't think Anva would have acted any differently. Because at the time she knew the only way that she's winning this is by convincing him to leave. And the fact it was 1 fucking point off from her being able to do it, I am so livid still. It was this close to being fucking cool.
again.
But it's the notion. We're college kids. It makes sense that it didn't work.
Fair.
Because we're college kids.
Exactly.
Hi, Marines.
But yeah, no, that's I feel like that's my favorite thing in there. But Omen, you said Callie for that question too.
Yes.
Why? Like, can you expand more on it? What's your thought process on it? As a player and as a character.
The amount of aggression that Callie and Omen had together in year 1 and year 2, it's like we are just like nobody college kids who are just like acting on like each other's whims and just like dealing with the whole college drama and issues and stuff, and then bonded together in year 2, had this sort of connection, and like it feels like this hits hard. If it were like an actual thing for like real people to stick as like a group of friends sticking together like that, it hits home.
Oh yeah.
And in my case, it did. Because losing your friend, knowing that they are about to do something stupid, it's like you just want to pull them back in. Not even like you don't want to leave them. You don't want to let them go. You just want to let them stay, have like a very like cotton candy, sunshine and rainbows kind of vibes, and just college kids having fun together. And that moment literally broke Omen apart.
Dude, it was like a mirror shattering. Because I even remember looking at you and I was like, I don't want to fucking do it. I remember being like, I don't want to do it.
Like, again, I have to give you all the kudos on that choice.
Yeah, I couldn't not.
It's like, and Omen doesn't want to push around things, and whatever Kelly decides to do, Omen lets her to do it, and knowing that it's full on stupid, and now we know why during fucking summer vacation.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's also what broke me the most was Omen saying, I'm not going to stop you, do what you want. With this, your face was so deadpan in the moment when you said it, and the voice was so monotone. Because yes, Omen's a monotone guy, guys. Okay, but there's degrees to the monotone. Get right, learn.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, in that moment, as a player, the actual like pain in my heart of, fuck, if you hadn't had said that, if you just had said something a little bit different, I could have logicked it. If Val had actually stood up and said something and said the right thing, I could have logicked it. Like, the two people that Callie cared about the most that could have said something to keep her to stay, and both of them was so upset in the instant from what Callie did that they were so wrapped up in their own emotions that they didn't see a way to save her because they were so angry that I don't know if they fully cared right then because they were looking to hurt with some of the words they said. Because it looked, for me personally, for Val, it felt like she was trying to hurt Callie back for what Callie just did to her.
Yeah.
I don't know about Omen.
Again, go on.
Because in what I picture Omen saying, just like the most like deadpan tone, he's into like two choices. Either he's going to force like the worst ways possible. There's like we want you to stay in the. It is either doing it in a way that wouldn't let the Callie do her thing of trying to leave, or it just you can't dictate choices of everyone. If they decide to go, let them. And it also like the same intelligence, like I don't want to do this. That Omen wouldn't be this kind of a horrible person to do it.
It was rough, man.
Again, I feel like this is the only campaign that you could do that kind of that level of something in there without it seeming like, oh, you're just going over or being an asshole. Having those moments where it's like the NPCs and the characters in here feeling raw, or like, I'm hurt, my character's reacting this way. This is the campaign that's built around, no, this is what my character would do, and it works.
Yeah. Because I even know we discussed afterwards that Callie doesn't understand human emotion still at that point, really to its fullest. She was starting to.
Yeah.
So she understood that making the decision to leave, even though something in her was telling her that it was the right choice, she was hurt too, which is why she did that final kiss to Val, because in her mind, that was her final kiss. She had no clue when she was going to see Val again. That was it. And the fact that Val allowed it to happen was a big thing. But then she said what she said of, I will see you whenever you come back. So it was like, okay, that's my choice. Goodbye. Fuck.
Fuck. Damn it, DM.
It was so sad. It was so sad.
I just feel the Callie one really changed and ramped up the story so much in hindsight.
I think everything Callie did that year did. Because you told me on how what Callie did with the staff was supposed to be year 3. Hi, guys. Callie accidentally fast-tracked things.
Like, it was, I'm going to steal the staff. And I'm like, okay. I had this planned where it would be a thing of, like, the possibility of you guys freeing Kirk from the curse of the staff and this stuff here. And then it being revealed as you had learned more about the book during this year of what's the correlation between them.
Which Callie knew. Callie had figured it out.
No.
Yeah.
No. Callie didn't figure out everything.
Yeah.
Callie didn't
Sir?
figure out everything.
Now I'm curious. Now I hate my life.
Which is funny. 'Cause, yeah, I had a plan. Like, when you would bond with this and when this would happen. And I'm like, do you want to try tuning now? I'm like,
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, go for it.
I can't.
Okay. It's like,
Oh, I just got a sudden realization, and I know why Omen would just change the attitude. Kelly's been holding secrets, like for example, keeping the book with her, and she didn't share this information to anyone. That way, yes, Omen definitely went upset. Why would you hold this information? And not only that, like why would you hold it against your friends? And now that you also had the style, it's like,
I don't remember what Callie told you guys either. I really don't remember.
well, you can find out while watching Guild Files.
Don't make me rewatch my own acting. It's weird.
yeah, I did rewatch it. Kind of surprised that I really hate Omen year 1 being monotone.
I think but yeah.
But it really hits home that the thing that Omen does is the same reaction that I got during my experience in college, where I met first year the absolute monotone goth in the corner of the classroom. Oh boy. Yeah, I had experiences. Huh. Yeah. Anyways, continue.
What's college?
So, and again, this is funny because this all just got started off because one, we needed to give a break to our players as stuff was happening, and two, we decided, why don't we just give them a break around this time because it's usually hard to get a session running because people have life and stuff going on during it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny that we've
Me and Leo are here all the time.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
So, Leo, I do have a question for you. I know originally we planned we go 3 and 3, so we go, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, right?
April, May, June. July,
April,
go
May,
back to
June.
Israel.
July, go back to Adriel, then 3 months on. Would you be okay if we extended out term 2 by like a month or two? So it end at December, same as like we did last year with the Detention Club campaign, and then incorporate winter vacation or another like vacation mini campaign for Detention Club, where we would start off like when we come in October. We'd cover your guys' story of what you did during the vacation period, your time off for winter vacation. And then we go into term 2 immediately after.
We're not doing winter vacation on RP? You don't want us to have a winter festival on Stream Geeks?
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Give you guys a whole festival thing.
What is it, Raven Crest?
Yeah.
Leo, want to celebrate Raven's Crest on stream?
As Detention Club, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because we have really, like, basically it would be going till end of January.
Remind me, is it term 1 or term 2 that will be Bang's birthday?
Term 2.
Okay, thanks. Dude, Anva has so many presents for Bang, it's not even funny.
I'm laughing because, like, oh, it's the birthday. I didn't have anything planned this week. Cool. Leo, would Omen throw a birthday party for Anva? Yes? Cool. Bang told him when the birthday was. It was, like, that day. And so what do you want to do? Okay, cool. Can we plan a party for him? All right, cool. Let's do it.
No, Anva's planning one for the twins. Technically triplets if you count Val.
But yeah.
The triplets?
Bang, his sister, Val. Bang has a twin sister.
Oh yeah.
That we keep forgetting to not say her name on this stream because she's in a drill year 2.
Yes.
Okay. But that'll be for later here. I just want to get your question on that point to ask you at that there. Because January is a hard time for us to get Adriel back in the set. So
all the holidays are.
So basically it'd be the same length as last, we'd have we'd have the how we're gonna plan on going September or what? October, November.
Okay, pause. July. Right, January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
On the calendar.
And then come back in October, November, December. And then
So
January,
adding 1 month to
February.
it, where we go into January for having Detention Club. Would you be okay with that, Leo?
I'll be okay with it.
Fine.
Okay. Sorry about tossing it to you. We were discussing it earlier because, like, well, what if we did this? And then, but what if this
We were
happened?
trying to figure out how to work it around with, plot line versus just having fun.
Yeah. Because for you guys, this year's probably going to be the most
Packed.
story.
Just
Packed?
the most.
The most is a good
Just the
description.
most.
It's going to be the most out of the
heavy.
year.
It's a heavy plot-inducing drama, intrigue,
like
mystery.
to give
It's the
everyone
most.
a sample at what's going to be happening. We have family reunions. We have revelations. There's going to be rivals, petty rivals at that, for everyone.
Bitchiest rivals.
The bitchiest rivals. There's going to be, love. There's going to be romance. There's going to be heartbreak. And there might even be a kidnapping or two. So there's a lot of stuff going on here.
All while going to school.
Oh, yeah. All while this year is building up to the Silver Masquerade. The basically prom of Chauvin's Institute of Magic.
Oh
Which
my
our
gosh.
fans will perform at.
Oh my gosh, we're going to prom!
Yeah, and Anva already asked Bang to go.
Which also means you're gonna have random times in the campaign where you have like the one person doing the elaborate thing to ask someone out to prom.
Mm-hmm. Omen's now thinking if Garth needs to ask him or if Omen needs to ask Garth.
No, the question is because of what's gonna happen. Not gonna tell because year 3, term 1 is
I hear your
tough.
thought process. I hear your thought process. I hear it. I believe. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, we all have our own little bullet points that we want to hit with this campaign.
Oh yeah.
There might be stories that accidentally overwrite certain bullet points. And there are others that will blatantly replace them.
To be fair, with you two at this table, it is very much a thing, and those bullet points usually get, like, it'll go, Leo goes, hey, this story beat, this story beat, this story beat I want to hit. And then when you hit the RP session there, it's like, oh, this here. And then you at the beginning of the session, or beginning of the campaign, go, this story beat, this story beat, this story beat. And then from whatever Leo did or whatever you did when you hit a story beat, usually fuels the other one more.
We align so well with certain story beats that it is hilarious. Like, let's look at Summer Vacation. When someone decided to give someone a berry, not once, but twice. And what did it do? It helped Anva with her story of getting with the nice red tiefling with one horn and a little bit too much social anxiety.
You're welcome.
By the way, I will say this because I've said it in multiple guild casts. Yes, you can give Anva a berry at some point in time. Do with that as you wish.
I'm leaving that up to Leo at that moment there. I'm like, Leo?
I know, that's why I'm like,
Yes.
do with that as you wish.
And me, the absolute not troublemaker, just sent out a nice little wink wink and
even
Okay.
like, Geeks asked me, he's like, what would Anva act like on the berry? I'm like, basically Bang.
Okay. So, we have been going for almost 2 hours. Do we want to take a little bit of bathroom break?
bathroom break.
Alright, we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, people. It is...
Guy inside power armor.
I'm
wearing heavy armor.
I believe in us. Don't worry about it. Don't never think about it. Just think as if your armor is light as a feather.
My liege, my liege, my liege.
It is. Actually.
My liege, you are correct. Never was anything great achieved without danger. I believe in you, my sire.
I swear to God, my liege is now going to become my new vocal stem with Leo.
My current gear.
Oh, okay, yeah, you
You
can do
disguise
that.
self or whatever
I'm
to
sorry,
change
I
it.
thought you were.
I'm not actually putting this on.
Okay, I thought you
Remember,
were.
he's
Can
got the Venari
Yeah, the
amulet thing that
dashing design.
changes things.
Dashing design. Sorry, need to remember.
Dilmar dashing design.
Available in the book today.
High five, we did it. That was the cleanest we've done that.
Anywho,
Oh,
New.
fuck!
Okay.
Oh, your future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Oh my lord!
Okay.
stop for 6 seconds.
Welcome back, everyone.
Not all of us got food at all.
Yeah, totally not. Don't know what you're talking
Mine's better.
about. Nah.
Is that Rice Krispie treats? Or is that a cookie?
French bread.
Oh,
Garlic toast.
No, it's the pizza French bread.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so now that we're back, I have a question for you guys. Because, okay, Leo, as you know, when we first made Israel, we made a whole bunch of references to pop culture stuff that we liked. From musicians to comics to movies and everything else out there. Because we made Israel the world with everything in it.
mm-hmm.
What is
And I do have it up.
What is the weirdest thing, or what is one of the things that you were surprised you find out your characters actually liked? That would be related to, like, pop culture.
The most surprising thing for Roman, in that case, so thing is, we developed an entire Castrol modern culture era that we started, and the thing is, and I have this written down. It is mostly because of the time that I played as Faye, and during that time that we started, like, oh, we're going to do a session for us to develop all the characters, all the cultural references, pop culture, and this was like, how, I want to know how because I have it in my system right now. I'll show my system thing. It is in 2023. 3 years. Damn.
Yeah.
It was that long time ago that we started out planning this entire shit. Oh, and plus, not only that, we have expanded the entire, well, okay, not in the most entirety, because we're starting to progress little by little, and you wouldn't immediately expand every single bit that's in that's in Castrol.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go and start it like Adriel. Let's start very, very small, and we wanted to develop peace little by little, and we'll progress. We'll progress that. We'll get that progression once we get there. We have developed gods and goddesses, magic items. We developed more stuff about No Man's Land. We developed it's like hell. Most of the developed story that we could have got, I have it right. I have Elanthurian celebrities. We got actors, actresses. We got celebrities, singers, actors. Holy shit! It's a whole list.
Oh yeah. Like it's funny because that is a list that you've had, and I'm like, I keep meaning to ask you, hey, could I get a copy of it at some point or something like that? And then it's like I forget. But it's funny to see when we got bored that day, we just came off with all this different things.
Oh my gosh,
But, like,
all the things there.
What was the thing that surprised you most to find out Omen liked? Or was
so during the whole during year two, this was during year two, there was a video that showed up on YouTube by Ginny D. Is the how the I think it was the character development in 3 days, and I went onto it, viewed the whole entire thing, and figured, okay, I think I want to flesh out Omen more. What are his tastes? What does he like and stuff? What are the interests he likes? What kind of girl or guy he wants to hang out with, or maybe have a good relationship with?
he like him tall?
He liked him big.
He like him drunky.
Anything but chunky.
I know, but still.
No, he's not. He's.
Look out,
Okay,
Moto wants you.
he's
Photo is
fit.
a good reference, honestly.
Yeah,
It's like he's fit, not swole.
he is.
He is a linebacker.
He is
see,
yes.
Yeah, I see Garth as like the strongman contest, not the like bodybuilding contest, dude.
Hulk is going to be so proud of you for that reference.
And how many we have developed so many things in this thing.
That's why I'm saying like, Danny's writing in Israel and helping us expand stuff. We got Detention Club. We're been in talks of making a book about just Chauvin as a campaign setting. So, what would be the most surprising thing your character has an interest in? Especially since Detention Club is that campaign where, like, we could focus in on weird interests for a character.
I can help. I know Vanva's answer.
All right.
Go for it.
Bang's card game and comics.
Yeah.
Fun fact for you, Leo. Anva's a nerd.
Yep. I have been told that Anva has dived into the nerd culture.
Siphon and Wildcard pulled her in, which Siphon and Wildcard is Rogue and Gambit.
If I have to go for omens, it would be on the summer vacation movies, specifically the parody movies.
We still have to have a watch party sometime for Blazing Saddles.
Oh boy. Who knew that a parody of Twilight would be the one thing that is just like, let's watch stupid parody movies. Not only that, make a drinking rule out of it.
Oh yeah. For Garth, schlocky romance films was the surprising one to find out about. Like, apparently Garth would be the dude who would watch Hallmark movies.
Considering his boyfriend, that makes a lot of sense.
For Bang, horror films.
Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, anxiety, as in people with anxiety and high anxiety, are known to typically enjoy horror games and horror movies.
Okay. So, Also, I do have to laugh about that. You mentioned, yeah, the Banks card game. You mean the card game that, Leo, Pudgy, and I sat in a VC to flesh out how it actually worked and still been adding cards, trying to figure out which cards to make?
And in my writing, there's an active game of them playing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, here's a dumb question for y'all, because to talk about movies. What role would you give your character in a horror movie? Would they be the survivor, or would they be one of the victims?
Dumb bitch that trips.
Really?
Listen, Anva's great and all, but she ain't surviving a horror film.
Leo?
Oh, gosh. He would either be the second or the third person to die.
I fucking love the fact that I bring this up and y'all are just like, yeah, no, my character be dead. My character be dead.
Yeah, my character would not survive in a horror film. Fuck no.
Look, do I think that Anva and Omen, say if we throw them into that one shot that we did with the Jolt,
Mm-hmm.
I think they would successfully be able to get out about the same way that they did in the one shot.
In the one shot.
Fair.
But let's remove magic from this equation entirely.
Fair.
Anva's a dumb bitch that would turn around and try to fucking fight and would trip and die.
Oh my gosh. If Omen, same deal. No magic whatsoever. He'll still be a god. Yeah, I mean, he would be one of the people to find out, oh, well, this sort of killer is done this and this and so. Okay, but it will just gloss over this is just basic myth. This is urban legend from someone in some form based on this and this and so. And then for the lesson is like dead.
Yeah, I
So
feel
yeah,
like Bang would be
basically
the only
that.
one in that group that would survive a horror film. But it'd be like
Without magic, yes, because he actually knows how to live without magic, unlike all of us.
he'd be like,
Yep.
yeah, no, I'm out.
Hey, in my defense, if Bang is there, Anva's probably living.
No, I see Anva still having the moment of like, turn around. What the fuck, you? Oh, fun. Okay. So, I know we have joked about this, but at some point in this year, I am going to plan, well, for the Detention Club, to have a little one-shot within the campaign that's technically story to the campaign of Constructs and Catacombs.
Yes.
Which is, Leo, as you know, basically our generic term for a lot of tabletop games.
Yeah. Like Bunkers and Badasses from Borderlands.
Exactly.
Or Monsters and Mazes, I think I've heard somewhere else. I don't know if it's an actual thing.
Mazes and was it?
Oh, Mazes and Minotaur from
Minotaur.
Grounded.
No, Myrmidon. It couldn't say Minotaur. But yeah.
Anyway.
Do you think Omen would like it? Like, say you had him sit down for an actual tabletop game.
Sure. Omen's a nerd. He one of his skills is pull out a card from a TCG that he imbued magic on.
He's like, bitch, you playing this fucking card game? I'm in competitions, bruh. Exodia. That was still my favorite moment to be like having to describe it, going, okay, just roll the d20, let's see how this goes. And you're like, I pulled this out. Ha! You fucking for a couple moments turning into a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Like, you activated my trap card.
Oh boy, that was so funny.
Alright. Alright, what is your character's worst habit?
Bottling up her feelings. And communication, probably.
I just feel like that's everyone in their 20s.
Listen. Look what happens when you make a character when you're 24, I think.
Yeah, you get a Domar. Oh no, I made him younger than that. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a problem with Domar? And all the lore that you've been adding to him recently? Is there a problem?
Okay. So Leo, as you think about what Omen's worst habit is, Danny's writing had made me realize something of a story beat that actually would have worked for Domar that was going to be planned when the Redeemers first happened. This is pre-Wish timeline. The possibility of revealing the Flame of the Allmother, you know, the thing that the forge you had to get to, the thing the forge was imbued with in Ironhall when you remove the curse from Vok.
Leo's like, that was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. For a clarification to everyone out there, because it has been a long time, the dwarves have 3 relics when they left Idanoa and went to Castrol, aka where Atlanta is nowadays in the mountains of Windbig. They have the Light of the Allmother, the Heart of the Allmother, and the Flame of the Allmother. They are to embody community, balance, and creation. Dwarvingtons have the Light of the Allmother. That's the tree they have in the center of their dwarven home. The Stone Hall has the Heart of the Allmother, which is a stone that is naturally formed that looks like the Allmother herself, or it looks like the depiction of the Allmother. While Iron Hall has the Flame of the Allmother that was put into a forge, into a divine forge. That turned into a divine forge. There was going to be a plan of, in Iron Hall, if, say, the wish didn't happen, well, this was before the wish line, of finding out that the Flame of the Allmother was no longer in Iron Hall. The forge is blessed, but it's not the flame that the Allmother had put into it, or they had put into it that they got from the Allmother, is no longer there. She has given it to someone else, and it would have been giving it to Domar. Because he would embody the ideas more than how Ironhall had embodied them at that time. And Danny has made me realize from her writing and talking to her about Ironhall of like, oh my god, it fits too well.
Not too well, just perfect.
She's me, Leo. She's being mean to me.
So, what is Omen's bad habit?
Omen's bad habit will be not hating himself, not being there for his friends, and also he will sometimes regress into year 1 Omen. Also, not actually. That's basically it. So, not being there for he's afraid of not to be there for everyone. and that kind of very much shows his progress to losing Callie.
I want you to know Geeks is leaning down because he's secretly laughing from an earlier conversation we had. So keep talking.
And yep, that's basically it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There are some evil machinations coming up between you two, and I'm starting to feel worried.
After stream, I'll tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, what is the craziest twist? Or would that still be for Callie for you guys?
Obviously, Callie.
The staff.
Really? Why the staff?
Okay, so I knew it was a staff, obviously, of some form of magical thing. I assumed it was warlock based. But what it ended up being was like, okay, I didn't expect that. That's not what I expected. Like, I did not expect year 2 Callie as her robotic fox fucking around with this dude because he's being a prick to get detect magic on this staff just to check something for a second. And all of a sudden, I've got this old man talking in my head because, oh, I am the last bearer of the fucking tree of fucking life, essentially. Here's the tale, here's what happened, and then get whiplashed. Not expecting what literally caught me off guard. That's why I was like, wait, what? Huh?
Oh my God. So, this is funny. This is actually something that, Leo, you've opened up this story opportunity. And it hasn't happened yet. But it's just crazy that from the tales of the Iron Quills, from Omen's summer vacation, that there is a possibility that the campaign that I came into going, there's not going to be any connection with the guild outside of a couple references.
Mm-hmm.
May have has an opportunity now to have its players join the guild while it's still in college.
Kind of cool. You can't lie. It's kind of cool. It's been the most natural build up for it.
Leo?
And the dice told the story.
Yeah. Leo?
Mm-hmm.
What is your feeling on that? I see that grin. I see that grin.
I can just be absolutely entertained.
So, my question is this. I know Danny says Anvo would definitely want to join. Would Omen ever want to join if he had the opportunity?
Depends. I would say depends.
Depends on what.
After graduation, he will definitely decide.
All right.
Do you want to know why Anva would just straight up join? Because A, when she finds out who's all in the guild, who's not only helped Bang, but helped her, it's going to borderline be a moment of they didn't have to help me, but they still did. And kind of as a I love you too, baby. As a almost respect thing, for lack of a better way to explain it, for the people that helped Bang. Because she's met
Aw.
Domar and Tempest and Annabelle and Finn and Copa and Della and Bernard and Dar. She's met all of Bang's like main inner circle and then some. So why wouldn't she? It'd be fun though if I could convince geeks to let me get Riven in.
Why?
Their family, as you said, it's up to the person in the guild to decide if they tell their family. You can't tell me Riven, Kira, and Anva as adventurers in their own little party wouldn't be chaos incarnate and so much fun.
Guild members / boy band.
Raven, he's
You get nothing. You lose. Good
Okay.
day, sir.
So
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Alright, we got shenanigans in the chat. Okay.
I just got flashed by tiefling titties.
What?
That's what that
Oh.
Discord ping was.
I'm streaming. I can't see it. I
Huh?
can't hear it. Don't worry about it. You don't want to know.
There's a very elusive chat where there might be a bunch of titties.
Okay. No, that question can't go. That question we both know, Leo. I want to know your opinion. Who, as the play, who would be most likely to start a war? Out of the main cast.
Anba. 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 Anba.
No.
Anba.
You think she cares enough?
She'd accidentally start one.
She is currently doing a bunch of rebellion songs on the tour.
Okay.
Hold on.
So.
Hold on, let me backtrack.
Yeah. So. Anba.
Okay. Look, going back to more serious question about the campaign. For year 3, you guys know the stuff I've told you about how this one will be a little bit darker.
Aka, you say?
I mean, we're going to be dealing with more,
I know, honey boo boo. Keep going.
What is one of the things you are most afraid of dealing with within this year?
Ooh.
Like, as a player, or as your character, or even both.
Player will always be character death. Always. Or a character leaving. Again. Fuck. Character? For Anva, I'd be losing someone. Because she's finally accepted this is her family, this is her friends, this is where she wants to stay. If she lost someone now, I don't know what she would do.
All right. Leo. What about Omen?
It'll absolutely be the same thing. Either losing someone by circumstances or Omen leaving the group.
Okay.
He is the core who maintained it, and if the core is gone, what will happen then?
Yeah. That's what makes it very interesting, because what you've told me about your plan with Omen and the story beat for Omen for year 3 very much will be interesting to see, because Omen has sort of, since Callie has left, become, I wouldn't say the heart, but the core. He's the main part of that group.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the heart is Garth.
Mm-hmm. That would be absolutely fucked up. That not only it will seriously leave the whole group in shambles, and it will have a harder comeback to join up together, but it will be absolutely fucked up for the players,
Okay.
especially when it comes to Danny and I.
So, we're all DMs here, right?
Oh no, I don't like you.
I had a couple questions for that, for you guys looking at it from the DM perspective.
Oh no. Guys, this is how
I
it
haven't
feels
done
like
campaigns. I only have done one shots.
I mean,
still counts
I
as
have-
DM.
You still have DM'd, and Leo, your one shots are not just fun,
Amazing.
but also always have like a neat bow tied at the end. It never feels like, oh, if we had like say 2 sessions, 3 sessions, you're like the master at a one shot. You go
You really
in,
are.
Yeah, you go in, you say, hey, here's the conflict, here's the issue, here's the resolution, here's the purpose of the story. And it doesn't feel like, oh, we had to rush here, this, that. You flow through them, so again, you count. What moment of the campaign do you think derailed it most as a DM? And then I'll give you my answer. It could be a player situation, it could be a story situation. Leo's thinking hard on this one. Well, he thinks, Danny. Do you have an opinion?
Maybe the double date, and even then, it still progressed the story.
To be fair, the double date, I even informed you guys, that was not how I had it planned. It was your roleplay got so good that I'm like, okay, no, we're going this route.
That's why I was like, I can't really say it because it still kept things going.
Fair.
But like you've always said, Detention Club is the story ran by the players. Yes, you have points that you want us to hit, but we dictate where it goes.
Yeah.
So even if we technically derail you a little bit, we get where we're going by the end of it.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any one point that I could like decisively be like, yeah, no, because of this we fucked up and then blah 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 blah. There's not anything like that. Like Israel, I could say that there's a few parts, like the beach episodes. Like, yeah, were they fun? Yeah. But it was 3 episodes of beach episode that technically we could have been doing something else that would have been more important in the campaign.
I mean, fair.
But Detention Club's not Israel. It's not structured the same. It doesn't function the same. It's not the same mentality of we have to save everything now. It's fuck this, I'm being a kid for 10 goddamn minutes.
Mhm.
So there, in my opinion, isn't derailing. It's just wandering slightly from the story.
Okay.
We're moving through the flow.
There's trees in the way. I had to walk around it.
Leo, what
I'm not
about you?
Bach. I'm not going to cut it down.
I would go ahead. See, the thing is some of it, yeah, like Janet said, it's mostly like players doing the interaction of the story. And yes, we do know what the resolution is going to be by the end of it. And I feel like it would be mostly be if my choice would be the first few sessions of summer vacation.
Okay. How come?
Since it was mostly
Very
just
touchy.
it was us during summer vacation, and I know it's like, what are we deciding? Like, what would the character would want to do? There was like simply okay. We started just packing ourselves and just going through our summer vacation at Sidewinter.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
I mean, fair. It was very much the thing of, I don't know what to do from here, because it's like everything I've had planned, like summer vacation was, I had a week to get ready for.
Yeah.
'Cause it was not planned. It was,
And
oh
that was
God.
us putting our foot down and saying, okay, hang on. We don't think you're going to be ready. We're just doing this.
Yeah, because it was like, I'm not going to play the game of, hey, Leo, can we get you back for like, 2 weeks later, and we do this half-ass one. Like, I have like a week to plan. I had the setting, and it was for each of us, I feel like, because it's like, I'm taking out the setting that I have built this around. Again, for summer vacation, if I actually thought it through more, I probably would have had the first session of you guys in Chauvin, or at least the first half of that being in Chauvin, and then talking more about this stuff, or like giving you guys,
Instead of
like sending you out to there immediately. But it was more of like, I don't know, this is weird for me, so I will give you all that, Leo. I do not mean my question in a bad way. There are definitely changes. I think the biggest decision from me that has derailed was the staff, but I wouldn't change it because of how it affected the player's story.
yeah.
Because it's like,
And I get it.
I'm not kidding you when I say that staff, the choice there, had me rewriting for like 3 weeks on my plans for everything. Now, as you guys as DMs, is there anything you would change if you're running Detention Club?
My instincts just says no, because because through the whole thing, it feels like it flowed naturally. So I don't think there's an instant event that we decided like, oh, we can go ahead and scratch up this part and do this and this and this.
Fair.
I'm pretty much the same. I still struggle with Detention Club when we start out sessions. Because when we start out sessions, especially almost every single session in year 3, in year 2, and summer vacation, it was like that 5 minutes of dead silence while both me and Leo are like, okay, what are we doing?
I mean, fair.
That's my only complaint ever with Detention Club is I'm like, okay, where are we going? What are we starting? What's going on? The bright side with Idriel is you're not really picking up right where you
Yeah, right where we left off. So it's like, again, I realized with Detention Club, especially coming from those points there, is like between the ways there, even when there's like, because usually it's like, oh, hey, we have a week here, we skip over. I mean, luckily with the new format for it, we're going to have more of a like, less of like, oh, each week, and there might be like, oh, we're going to focus
2
on
days,
what's happening
3
in this.
days.
Yeah, like there'll be more time for you guys to explore and stuff instead of trying to move it through. Like, that's one of the reasons why we discussed about, hey, do we want to try extending Detention Club? And again, it's also why I try being, especially after year 2, more like, okay, let's actually talk about your ideas and how you see this going here, even when it comes up to, like, next session. Like, as much as I want to keep stuff hidden from you guys, I've realized that I don't even know where that story beat's going to happen. Like, Leo, your idea for Omen and Garth, I realized there's like 5 ways of this working out. And I have to see how you run it and how the dice are rolled and everything else there. So it's like, okay, I talked to you about this stuff, and I talked to you about this stuff, and what do you and going like, what do you think about this for this person? Because again, this campaign is such a different thing to run than typical like D&D campaigns.
Yep.
Okay. What do you feel like is the biggest consequence coming your way?
Geez, that's a question that neither me nor him can answer, I don't think.
What do you feel? I want to
That's
know.
yes. Yeah, no.
No? Okay, pass.
Pass.
Hang on. I might be able to safely say this. I feel her biggest thing coming for her in this category of item,
I'm more meaning from your previous.
her identity.
actions.
Her identity.
Okay. I'm more mean from
I
what.
feel
what
like I
comes
can
goes from your
safely say
previous
that.
actions.
Yeah, no, I still
Okay.
feel like I can say that safely.
Okay.
Ooh, that and fucking Callie. I'm gonna talk about Callie. Obviously, we're seeing the actions of Callie's fucking consequences coming at her right now. That fucking staff and that fucking book, and Callie not trusting her friends enough to give them the information because she was worried about Valindra being framed.
Fair.
Her consequences are coming for her.
If it's gonna be for mostly Owen, it is going to be too much because I'm afraid to
Alright.
give it away.
Okay. So you don't have to answer. You don't want to. Going lighter note. What is your favorite moment from the campaign? I know we've asked this, but looking back
you
on
too.
it now,
There's
giving you
space.
time.
Can I do two?
Sure, give if you have to, give me your
There's
top
so
three.
many options.
Top three. Perfect. This works. Okay.
Top three.
First one. The night that all the NPCs ganged up on Bang and Bang ended up kissing her. That's my number one.
That one was just chaos, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You fed into it, and it was funny.
I know, but the issue was like, yeah, both these two, like, this is the friend group. They would be giving shit to these people, and then it's like, then Bang comes.
Did you just kiss her? No.
Okay, you're right too.
So that would be my first one. Second one, the betting in the casino with fucking Valindra and everyone, and Valindra winning.
Oh yeah, Valindra winning.
Okay, yeah.
And the third would be the date.
Interesting. All from summer vacation. Okay.
I mean, it's again Anda. That's all she has technically is summer
No, I'm saying,
vacation.
like, as a player, this could count Callie moments too.
Callie leaving.
Your favorite moment.
You
The
know,
most heart-wrenching
wait, okay,
and the
which
most-
one? Which one? Top 1, 2, or 3?
Probably my favorite.
One.
As much as I hate it, it's my favorite.
I could see it because it did.
It was such a good RP scene. From a player standpoint, the RP that was there that had both me and Leo fucking crying.
Yeah, I recently edited that one, and I did not realize on there you were both like.
Me and him are both in tears, dude.
Like, you were almost to the full sob. I'm both. I'm like, Leo, I don't mean this rude. You're amazing. I'm like, I have never seen you. I don't think I've ever seen you cry that bad during a D&D session.
It was bad.
It was bad.
So bad. And like, if you guys don't know, you can go over on the guild files. That's where we post all these things. The Detention Club Year 2 is going to post there while we're doing Year 3. So you can catch up on that stuff. I'll be watching it because I can't help but torture myself. So when that comes out, I'm going to be bawling like a baby. Beside the point, the RP behind it was so good and the story that built up to it. Because at the end of the day, RP can be good, but if there's not a story that makes the RP mean anything, it's not worth it.
Oh yeah.
And there was so much background shit. Because there's still things that I know no one else fucking knows except for Callie.
Oh
And
yeah.
I have to keep Callie's notes because no one fucking knows about it. And if we ever get Callie back, Callie can start being like, yeah, no, all this shit that I know about this thing because I spent the entire of Year 2 just researching this. Like, I can't. But it was just, I don't think I've ever had, I'll take this back. At the time when we had the experience with Callie, I had never had a more emotional experience in a D&D campaign. Yeah, fuck you. You've done all of them except for one. But
I'm just fucking surprised.
it's Callie's probably my favorite, and then the kissing, and then the date. There you go.
Okay. Leo.
All right.
This is from any year. 1, 2, or summer vacation.
That's my bag.
Number 3 would be funny enough. And I know this is gonna just like it's very bad at that point. And it's like we haven't regretted it, but at the same time, to now that we know from Val's progression to year 2, it kind of goes like, ouch. Number 3 is the party in which we all went against Val, which back then we called her Bitchatha.
It was a good party.
It was a good party.
Episode with Zep.
Yep. Number 2. It is the funniest moment, impromptu, and it made for a laugh and a fantastic funny post on Instagram when Omen ate the berry.
He's like, I'll lick it.
No, lick it.
Don't do that. You probably don't. What are you doing?
I know it's funny because I'm sitting there going like, okay. That was me serotonin chase at the point. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna roll for this. Behind the scenes, I go, it's a personality shifting berry. Okay, cool. What does it do? Inverts personality. Okay. Like, I'm like, do I make it magical? It's magical. I roll for it. It's personality shifting. It'd be too funny if this inverted someone's personality.
It's so good.
And I
By
started
the way, for context, inverting doesn't mean it changes how the person acts. It's just if you're shy, you're now confident.
yeah,
You're still you still have your mannerisms, you still have your attitude, you're just confident.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like confidence becomes shyness, shyness becomes confident. Yeah.
And introvert to extrovert.
Yeah. Learned that with Maggie.
So, dang. I don't want to go for a repeat of the same answer as Danny did,
It's your
even though yes,
Is
it was amazing.
Is it the Callie moment?
So, like I said, I don't want to do a repeat because I love it too.
Okay.
You can have the same.
So,
But the one that I want to go for, because like I said, I want it to be a tie because Callie's moment of Callie leaving was amazing, impromptu, and yes, I did cry. The one moment that I really want to go for is when Callie reappeared in Summer Vacation.
interesting.
I can get that.
Okay.
Because it's 3 seconds of hope that then got yanked away of.
Yanked away. It's like natural 20.
And then, like, given back
1,
to.
2, 3 on a nat fucking 20.
Which I don't know if I've ever, like, fully explained this. When I cast what I cast, I don't.
Dispel magic.
Yeah. The reason why I cast Dispel Magic is because there was a one-shot that I played where I was a sorcerer and I did Dispel Magic on, I think it was a golem. And the way
Anti-magic
that
circle.
it was Dispel Magic, it wasn't with you.
Okay.
It was in a one-shot with Luna. Or was it anti-magic?
There was a one shot you were with me in. I played my barbarian blood chain, and what happened was we fought a golem. You were playing cleric, and you cast anti-magic circle on it. And as Luna said, there's nothing else controlling it outside of in the
That's
creature.
right.
He instantly shut down. Like he instantly died.
Yeah. So I basically accidentally insta-killed something with a magic. And I, at the time, was like, this is what I have. I could have swore this is what I had. I was trying to kill Callie. Anva was trying to kill Callie right then. And I know it didn't work, but part of me wonders what the fuck would have happened if it had. Like how Val and Omen especially would have reacted to Anva doing that. A little gremlin in the back of my head is like, what would have happened?
Do you want to know what would have happened if it somehow succeeded?
Wouldn't it have just spread like the spores or some shit?
No. I actually thought about it. Callie's body.
Let's do this what if. I want this
Okay.
detention club what if.
Callie would have died, but not died. She would have been reset.
Did we ever decide what kind of warforged she was?
No, well, I had, but we never got to explore that portion of it all.
Yeah, that could have been really bad.
She would have reset.
Yeah.
Her limbs that were plant would have been removed, as the magic that held that in there was gone. So she'd be an upper torso of a warforge at her base program. All of Callie would have been wiped out.
Amba wouldn't have friends anymore.
Yeah, wouldn't have friends. Omen would
It would
immediately
be a
crash out.
fate worse than death. Because I rolled to see which one was Anva and which one was the simulacrum. Or which one was the plant clone, basically.
Mhm.
You had the real one.
Granted, but whoops.
Yeah. Oh, big whoopsie, you did.
Listen,
again-
sometimes player does things without thinking because that's what character does.
I mean, fair. But also that check was like, it was to do that would be like you rolled a 30.
Which I think it was still really high.
It was Dispel Magic, which was your charisma. Your charisma is maxed out to 25.
But my spell save DC is 16.
Yeah.
Hate it. Give me my divination charm. Damn it.
All right. For me, I feel first one, Daisy's death in year 1. That whole session.
That one was a weird session compared to the rest of season 1.
Well, that was the one
That
where you
would
guys said-
that would have hold like a whole flip there.
That one went deadly quickly, but again, you went up against, high level.
Yeah,
you went against archmages, and the sun literally casting power word kill. And my favorite moments were like Omen seeing that and also trying to, Omen almost making a sacrifice play of trying to hold back the delay fireball. And then it being revealed, like, okay, you guys did talk to, like, Daisy's actions earlier in the session led to Bang being there and saving your guys' ass from that fireball.
Yeah.
And then even Kobe's moment at that moment there. Going into year 2, my second place has to be, and I know this is the one that came right after Callie leaving, the fashion show.
It was so sad. Because if you guys don't know, I got to play Callie one last time after she left. Because to introduce Anva, to make life a little bit easier, we had Anva's band perform at the fashion show that Callie promised they would do for the Rust and Ribbon owner.
And forgetting the punch, the final picture shown was them together in the fashion show.
We kept dragging on that one so long too, because it was like, no, wait, no, we have more to do. We can do more. Geeks, wait. I think that one went on until 1 a.m. my time.
Yeah, that one was one of our longer sessions, and you're like, you wanted to hold on to that one that much.
We were trying so hard.
And then canonically, the one right after Callie left. Because that was the one where I fully understood Garth as a character. Of,
Get out of bed or I'm carrying you out.
Omen, Omen get in the call. get out of bed. We need to go training. No, I will drag you out. Okay. Owen goes to training. Okay. Anva's already there. Or Anva just showed up after Omen. And like, where the fuck's Garth? I don't know. And then Garth showing up with Val burrito rolled in her mattress, slung over his shoulder, plopping her down the middle of the field. And him going, fuck it, we're Callie's team.
It was a good one.
Those had to be my favorite. And that... This what the fuck moment still has to be the bang kissing scene. Because for those of you who don't know, I do not. It's not ever a thing of you need to persuade the DM if the NPC will do this. It is you need to persuade the NPC because in my brain, the NPC is completely different than me. And if it fits for the NPC and fits for the story, I'll go for it. And that was the one of like I'm sitting there going, it won't work, it won't work, it won't work. He's stressing out in my head. He bangs in my head, going, "Oh my god, what's going on? I don't know. What should I do? What should I do? She's cornering me. I don't know. What do I do?" It's like,
I didn't do shit. Excuse you.
Miss, this is what I like. Showing a picture of himself to him. Just be like,
He wasn't cornered. He had space to run.
he felt cornered, and I'm just sitting there going, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, did you just fucking kiss him? I don't know. Okay. So, while Detention Club is not necessarily the most NPC-filled campaign, you guys have sure as heck met a lot of one-off NPCs and gotten a good collection of your own. From Leo, you messaging me right when we're starting session, going, "Hey, here's what happened. Oh, we got a boyfriend. He's a Goliath. That's it."
That's it.
And that's it. The rest was built up afterwards.
The rest was like, I don't fucking know. He's chess club. Why isn't he sports club? He used to be a part of it. He didn't like the guys he was with. So he changed to the chess club. I've realized something. Garth is just one of the guys from the physical fitness club from Mob Psycho 100. Like, fight on, fight on. No, buddy, it's okay. We'll keep... You did so much better. You went 5 feet further last time on this mile run. You can't tell me otherwise, Leo.
I haven't seen Mob Psycho 100. Sorry.
Leo?
The only episode that I watched was the first one, and that's it.
Leo?
Watch party.
Watch party. Don't make me fly to Puerto Rico and make you watch it.
You're gonna have to find me first.
We both have your address.
You don't know where it is, so haha.
You act like we won't hunt you down like bloodhounds. Welcome to being.
Oh, this will be interesting. If you guys will try to find a fly all the way here and try to even get an inkling of where I am, it will be a funny detective story, and I would love to hear it once you did find me.
We just show up one day, knocking your door. Hey, Leo. Leo, can you come and play? Leo, can you come and play?
Leo, you can play with us. Leo, we brought minis. We bought dice that actually work.
Okay. So. But yeah, Leo, you gotta watch Mob Psycho. You would 100% love it. I will give you my Crunchyroll login if you want.
You know, you don't have to do it. I can go find it somewhere.
Finds it in his DMs. DM.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna cry first this year? Me or Leo?
Place your bets, everyone.
Opens a poll now and then pays it out when it happens.
It depends.
You know all the plans, mister.
I know the plans. However, here's the issue. I will say this to you guys. Detention Club is one of those campaigns that I don't have an exact hard timeline of when shit happens. And with now this having more time to it, I'm moving stuff around. So, it's split up in 3 categories. Early term, mid-term, and final term.
Mm-hmm.
Or end of term. And for, like, I would probably say Omens. But that entirely depends on how Leo plays him at the beginning of the year.
Mhm. With what information I have, I would vote Omen as well. But I do think there's a caveat of it depends on how it's RP'd, how it happens. And I think that
Because, like,
I think Anva could still very well beat him to that.
oh yeah. And, like, very much, there still can be that moment of... And even then, we could find out, like, we go into the campaign, and it's not the first time. We've had times before where, like, in a campaign, you've gotten in with a character and realized, okay, what I thought was planned isn't. And it's the inverse of that. So, I don't... But Leo, who do you feel? Who do you feel would be the first one to cry? I want to know.
I really don't know. It depends on who would have their own event first. Like,
Fair.
I don't know if it's gonna be Anvas or Omens. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. With year 3 coming up, and you guys having a better understanding of your characters, are you more willing to take a wild risk going into year 3 as your character?
Oh hell yeah!
Define wild.
Just take a risk of, like...
Omen? Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Interesting, because I feel like we asked this during, between summer vacation. Omen would be no, Anvo would be yes.
If it was Callie, I would say yes. Because, again, the mentality of the character. Anva in summer vacation, it was she's only here for herself. She doesn't have the connections. She can leave whenever she wants. It doesn't matter what happens. She'll be fine. She had a little bit, I'm not going to call it a god complex, but she had a little bit of a I can't be touched complex.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is also why she told the priest, I would love to see you try, when he said that he would send her back to her plane. Granted, he didn't mean her personal plane of existence. He meant the 9 hells. Side point.
No, he meant banishment.
Yeah, but he didn't expect it to take her there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
No.
But now she's got more to lose. She has her family, she has Bang, she has her friends. So I don't know. It would vastly depend on what the risk is and if the reward outweighs it.
Okay.
If it's just a stupid thing that's like, oh, we're gonna risk doing this because funny, haha, she might not. Because what's the chance that it goes bad?
No, sure. Okay. All right. Now, I feel like I have I feel like I know the answer to this one, but I want to know. What is the decision you made that you wish you could take back, or the decision you wish you made but chose not to?
Callie wishes that she had told Val sooner.
Okay.
But again, she didn't understand. Didn't know how to. So
What about Anva? Anything for that or no?
it would be through my writing. She would have told Riven and Kira sooner.
Okay.
And I mean everything. Not just the she was here originally and was planning on leaving the plane. She would have told them everything sooner.
Okay. Leo. Does Omen have any of that?
Yes. Omen. If Omen would have been a better person and absolutely say, like, if it would have been a whole entire different conversation so that Callie would stay.
Interesting.
What's
Very
ironic is mine with Callie technically would result in the same thing, because if she had told Val sooner, Val would have been acting differently.
I mean, fair.
So we have almost the same thing.
Okay. Much do we love Anva, Callie was still best girl.
Anva is the best bitch. Callie was the best girl.
Okay. Now, going to the other part of that question. Was there any time that you felt like you had to hold back from making a bad choice, and why?
So many. So many. For Anva specifically, there have been so many times that I'm like, she would do this. We need to take a step back, though, because no. And then Callie, maybe in the library with the anteater demon thing.
Arcanoloth?
The Anisloth. That thing. See, I kind of remember.
Anisloth. The
A
Arcanoloth.
thing.
The anteater thing.
It's a fucking fox.
Listen, he got what I meant. The idea of going to the library was Callie's, and it was a selfish reason for researching the book and the staff that she didn't tell her friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she got her friends into a potentially very dangerous situation based off selfish needs and wants. Which, by the way, yeah, sorry, Leo, that's why we ended up in there. That was 100% a selfish reason that you guys didn't know about.
Oh,
You're welcome.
boy.
Yeah, that was 100% a selfish thing that Callie pushed a little bit under the guise of what you guys were currently looking into at the time. But it almost got people in real danger. So that is her thing, is that she could have gotten someone hurt. If it wasn't for the fact that the guy liked romance novels.
Oh, he just like gossip.
Well, you get my point, though.
Yeah. So, Leo. Has there been a moment you had to hold back as Omen, or even Omen you had to hold back Omen from making a dumb choice, and why?
It would be player holding back Omen for doing dumb choice. Because player decided to go for the motions, and player wants to have a bit of a fun with Omen as a character. And like I said, I wanted to go through the motions and decided, like, you know what would Omen would do would be the one question that would have to linger in my mind as soon as I come up with any decisions at all, because if it would be, if I were Omen, what would he do? Then it would be a whole different thing. I would have said, you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have done that.
Fair. Again, that's why I love you guys as players, because you are the ones who will sit there and be like, not what would I do as Omen Iron Cradle. It is, what would Omen Iron Cradle? But what do you feel like is that dumb decision?
So many, and started from year one, actually.
Really? Okay, what is it? Go on.
I wanted Omen to be as absolutely different than anyone else, and I wanted to hold up as Omen being the... And I tend to do this on most of the characters that I play as, and not just in campaigns, but in one-shots.
Mm-hmm.
As... If this campaign were a movie, where would my character setup be? Every single time, my mentality is my character is a sideline character that can be helpful for any situations other than interacting with anyone else.
And I have to laugh, because Omen has, through year 2 and summer vacation, especially after Callie leaving, has grown leaps and bounds from that.
Mm-hmm.
Where Omen is now the front line, the face, I am here.
Now he's the essential player in the group now. The one out of all the characters, all the old PCs, we started from just a group of friends, and then it shrank down to just... It just shrank down to just Callie, me, because the rest have been settled up as NPCs while we were just got 2 PCs playing. And it was also
Daisy.
Bella was there, so
Daisy.
so that would be just 3.
Yeah.
And then now we just got close to Omen.
Which I want to point out something. In normal life, once you leave college and you make friends and everything, you very quickly realize who are your close friends and who's not. And your circle gets drastically smaller. Every single year for Anva and Omen and Callie, because I have to use all 3 of them, their circle has gotten drastically smaller. Because we're not going into year 3 with Daisy, as far as I know.
No.
So it's just Anva, Omen, their significant others, and Val. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's Mystery Inc., literally, which, by the way, Guardian is 100% Scooby-Doo. It's Mystery
Who the
Inc.
fuck is Shaggy?
Val, duh.
Val. Yeah. You haven't seen... No? You wouldn't think it's Val? Who would you think?
No, I'm trying to think of who everyone would be in Mystery Incorporated. Because you got
Omen is Fred.
Omen's friend?
Either Omen or Bang is Fred, because they're both smart. But Omen is technically the leader of the group, so Omen.
Okay, yeah, Omen's Fred. Is Garth Daphne?
Yes. Garth is Daphne.
I envision Omen as Velma, not Fred.
No. You can't be Velma, my guy.
You got a point.
Anva is Velma.
And who's Bang?
Scrappy.
Got it. Sorry,
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Bloody shame.
If you really want to change it, you can make Guardian just Guardian, and make Val Scooby-Doo and Bang Shaggy.
Nah, I'm just giving you shit. No. Bang is
Oh
the
my
Harlem
gosh.
Globetrotters. What?
Oh boy.
What? You know, every time like Scooby-Doo and Batman, Scooby-Doo and Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, okay. No. Call out for our Marines. No, it's Superman. Leo, so you know the Marines have been comparing Bang to all kinds of superheroes. Personally, for me, he's our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I didn't fucking realize I
Yep.
matched the fucking color code with that until like one of them sent me a video going something about the red and blue.
It was literally a hero video pointing out all the heroes that have the color combination of red and blue. Bang is red and purposely wears blue under the guise of it's a happy color and looks friendly.
No, it's a calming color.
Wow. Thank you for the correction.
Leo,
Also-
you're picking at me.
Also, Leo, I said that Bang is Escanor. You seen it, right?
I could see it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Say it again.
No.
Yeah.
He's Escanor.
Not visually, no, but by through the actions.
See, my brain goes like, okay, I can see him as Night Escanor, but not Day Escanor ever.
He's both.
He's both.
Both. He is
Not
just
in the
Escanor.
literal sense. It's
Yeah.
both
No,
encompassing as one.
He is not. He is the Lion Sin of Pride. And he is the least prideful fucking character you have. Hi, Marines.
Okay. So
Wait,
feel
I
like
have to include them now. Wait. Also, hi, Veronica. Hi, Betty. I have to include you guys now. They're not encompassed in the Marines.
I still don't know their names, but I just still call them Betty and Veronica.
See, you can blame him if I don't have your right names. He'll Hulk to get better.
No, they told me their names, so I just can't remember.
Yeah, no, Hulk needs to teach you their names more.
Okay.
I derailed.
I feel like I've been asking all the questions.
Yes, you have been. Continue.
Do
I
you
have
guys have-
none. I have none. Plus,
I got nothing.
you have to realize both me and Leo are sitting here on our little thrones of knowledge and going, okay, what can we not say? We can't say that, right? Okay.
Like we have forbidden knowledge, TMI knowledge that if we say it now, it would
Here's-
literally
here's the
spoil up
issue.
the year
I've
3
gone
in
through
its
all my
entirety and the plans that
questions.
we
I
need.
only have my closing questions for you guys.
Okay, ask your closing, and then I will think if I can think of something without spoiling shit.
Okay.
I don't want to be Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yes.
Yes, Tom Holland.
I knew what you meant the second you said it.
Here's
I
the
don't
worst
wanna
part.
be
You said
Tom Holland.
And I'm like, I thought you said
Hella.
Tom Arnold. I'm like,
I don't know why I say Holland. I was going to say Holland.
Right.
So yeah, I don't want to be a Tom Holland
okay.
and spoil the entire shit.
With one, so okay. Why do you feel viewers should be excited for year 3 compared to all the ones we've done previously?
If they've ever watched Grease or Degrassi or Zoe 101, they'll want to watch it. Tell me I'm wrong, Gigs!
Fucking no, I don't. I've only seen Zoe 101. I was like fucking 10. 1 second.
I forgot the plot of Zoe 101, and I've seen a few
So much.
episodes.
They're just college kids. That's literally
Yeah.
what it is. College kids.
Gosh. I can only think of the series called The Imperfects from Netflix. just literally being the group that is essentially super special but very much outcasts.
I just realized something.
What?
Everyone in the detention club, like the characters, are a nerd now.
It's Valinor?
I don't know, but you look at the main majority of them are. Sorry, go on.
I mean, yeah, the majority of them are. Do I consider Val as one?
I think Val tolerates
No.
the nerd because she can't leave us anymore.
Yay! I think she is out of the group. She's the fashionista of the group.
I wouldn't even call her a fashionista because she doesn't know how to dress outside of what her parents made her dress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part. I just envision her as a fashionista. I just think mean girl mentality.
Once she realizes that clothes are cool and actually learns how to dress herself outside of what her parents expected her to look like, yes.
Okay. What message would your character going into year 3 want to give to their character when they first got introduced? Danny, this counts for both Callie and On.
Say before?
Oh, like
It's like going in the past and telling your
You
younger
get to-
self something
yeah.
about the future without like affecting the future.
Now I can
I
think of
think-
the funniest thing.
I think Callie would be don't be afraid.
Really?
Because a lot of what Callie's decision is based on was not understanding the emotions, and there was fear there. So if she wasn't afraid and just kind of went with the flow, I feel like things would have definitely changed.
Okay.
For Anva, who stop being a dumb bitch. No.
Hi, Anfa.
Running doesn't change the ghosts that are following you.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, because I've kind of realized that yes, she followed her brother. Like that was the point, is following her brother, but she was also running from her situation.
Mm-hmm.
And she figured the further away she is, the less she has to deal with it. So, but that's not true. She still has to deal with it. So,
Fair. Leo, what about Omen?
I can sum it up with 2 sentences. Number 1. Never regret all of the decisions that you've done, because all of the things that your brother has done for you, it's all for love. And also 2, don't think about the future. Always think about the now. Worry about that later.
I think that's a good reference to Omen, because he was in year 1 and early year 2 very think in the now. And I do think towards the end of year 2 and into summer vacation, he very much so became, I need to plan for what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I know why. Omen's trying to run ahead so something like Callie doesn't happen again. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Basically that. We don't want a Cali point 2.
Okay. For the final one. In one word, describe what comes next for your character.
Can it be 2? Why? Because I can immediately say a sentence. But if we're going
Okay,
if
let
we're
me
going to
reword
sum it up,
And the
Okay.
least amount of words. describe what's coming next. No more than a sentence. So 7, let's say 7 words. No more than 7.
So, no more than 7. Or doing. Wait, what was the. Hold on. Oh, it's unlimited. Okay, that defeats the purpose of that. Okay. No more than 7. And it's just year 3.
What's coming up for your character? Focusing on year 3.
There will be drama. Beware. It'll hurt.
Okay. Do you need another moment, Danny?
I have to make sure I'm careful with the way I word things. Because there are people that have access to documents. So I have to be careful.
For Bang and Garth, I have 3. What the fuck?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Or just we're fucked.
Stay true to yourself.
All right. I love how Owen's like, there will be drama, and you're like,
They will be shit.
Because people have access to things. I have to be careful. I put foreshadowing in places.
I already think I poked one hole.
oh. You know what I forgot? There's a question that I squirreled and forgot about. One final one. Year 2, you guys met the most amount of NPCs out of Detention Club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A lot.
Out of all of them you've met, was the most memorable?
Head captain of the opposite team. The girl, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't know why. That's the one that stuck out to me. I think she's technically dead.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it to confirm as well. But
I think she got changed to die.
if I want, it's like okay. So the NPC that I really gave the most impact is the memorable one that I always love to revisit and will revisit it to death. Graybeard.
Who? Really?
Graybeard.
We did have some funny moments with that. I think also the professor.
Mavinda?
Oh,
she was
Diablo.
fun. And let's be
fun.
real, she's who helped Callie with a lot of her stuff.
Yes, we'll blame at least the half of it. And it wasn't her fault. The thing is, it wasn't her fault. She just gave information to someone that will definitely not give us information.
I don't remember why we needed it in the library, but I remember Callie volunteered because she was like, I could study for this.
You wanted to get into the Forbidden Archive.
I did.
Yeah.
But why did they need in there? I don't remember.
Why did she need in there?
No, why did Omen in them? Because that was the reason why Callie offered to get into the archives.
Looking at the Blighted.
Nah, it's not right.
Yeah.
I think it was for the when the time of the whatever the bitch thing was happening. but still, it was
So-
very much so Callie using the situation.
Mavinda, for you, Danny.
And the rival girl leader bitch of the rival team.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. She stuck out a lot.
fair. And it was Greybeard for you, Leo.
It was funny. And it doesn't matter if it was in a one shot, in a campaign, year 1 or year 2, Greybeard will always stuck up as the one that's the epics and the most funniest. Oh, actually, let me open this up.
Oh, and
Holding. Ooh, we can go ahead and tell everyone to go into the oh my gosh, I have that whole picture. That is the oldest picture. How did it not change? It should have changed. Oh my gosh. I just went through the beacons.ai, the Outcast Guild, and I saw my old logo picture. My old
Yeah,
logo.
Geeks was like, "Oh, this needs updated," and I was like,
Yes.
"Yeah, a little bit, but
Yeah. Buy the merch.
Hey guys, this break is brought to you by the Outcast Guild. You can find us out on multiple platforms such as Twitch if you're currently watching here, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. On the TikTok, there's 2 different accounts. You can find Broken Horn Gaming and the Outcast Guild. Outcast Guild posts content such as how to be a good player, how to be a good DM, and other types of things, including the Warlock video, which got posted. You should go check it out on our YouTube page of the Outcast Guild. If you guys like watching this, but you don't want to watch the VOD on Twitch, you can catch the VOD live over on the Guild files where we post them edited down without any breaks. You can also go to our Instagram to see what things are happening during the week, including what games Bang plays during the week, since Geeks is not always here. So typically you'll find him on Monday,
I'm
Tuesday,
realizing
Thursday?
I need to find another model for when I'm having to stream because I've had too many times like, hi guys. No, I'm not Bang today.
I don't know. Maybe you should just be Bang all the time. It's been working.
I think
What was
I think
that with the Marines?
yeah, 1 stream a week for a month and actually did pretty good. Okay.
You see, guys, I've got your back. He doesn't like me for it though.
Okay. So, do you guys have any more questions? No?
Favorite dumb moment. You know what
Favorite-
mine is?
What?
Finding out Omen had a boyfriend.
That was funnier.
Yeah.
My favorite dumb moment that, like, in the middle of being chased by Kirk underneath a table. Are you good? Who are you?
Session 1, year 2. You see a ooze. Or you see a gelatinous thing with a prosthetic limb sticking out of it. And Daisy goes,
A
"Ooh, I wanna go
leg."
grab it. And almost dies from an orc jelly the whole time. And you're like, are you okay?
Favorite dumb moment. Is getting to do the double date on summer vacation.
Why?
And also the berry exchanges.
Okay.
Listen, I as a player still don't know what to do with bang on a berry, so leave me alone.
I also have that brings up a question for me. What have you learned as a player from Detention Club, with it being so different compared to a regular D&D campaign? Or has there been anything?
Hyper planning for something to happen lets for less storytelling.
Alright.
Because Venari, like, let's look at the Nar experience, for instance. How many safeguards did Venari have to make sure that nothing happened?
Oh, yeah.
And while I, at the time, was very okay with the outcome and how it happened, because, mind you, that character was distressed, it would have been fun to experience the fight with Nar as Hellhound before saving him.
Mm-hmm.
And I technically removed the potential for that story because I hyper-planned.
Leo?
So.
Do you have anything you feel that you've learned from being a player in Detention Club, with it being so different compared to traditional D&D campaigns?
It's just mostly the collaborative storytelling. It's that you get to actively show what your character is going to do for the progress of what do you want to get out of your character during the campaign, and mostly just active collaboration. Just it never been so much heavier interaction that it really shows that if you're all enjoying the story, if you're all going in the same page of what you want, everyone wins.
I think all three of us talking these last few days about Detention Club, like, yeah, it's mostly been about Bradley, but still. I've never not missed Detention Club. Like, the second we stopped doing summer vacation, I was like, I want to go back. So, getting back into the swing of Detention Club, I'm like, I'm so excited. I love being able to sit down and I'm gonna fucking cry. I love being able to sit down and plan out the story with you guys and be like, so this is what we want to see. And at the same time, we're still surprising ourselves in the moment. Like, we know some of the big moments that are coming this year. But at the same time, Geeks as a DM has to check with us if we're okay with those, as well as the other person. Because what might be triggering for one person might not for another. So having the experience of being able to trust each other, that we can tell each other, hey, so this might happen, and still have the characters have a true natural response in that moment is so much fun that I can't even describe it. Because it's like, me and Leo are very well aware of something that's going to happen, and I think me and Leo are both going to cry over it. Because it's going to be fucking amazing. But holy shit!
Honestly, like, whatever happens, and I know this is going to be decided on, like, yes, like we said, we already planned down this, but how we get to it is a whole different story.
How we
and
get
a roll
there,
of the dice.
Who's there, like, I can't.
It's like, when are we going to start this session?
Like, we should have just started tonight. We should have just done it tonight. I tried to convince him, Leo. I did. I tried to say we should just go straight into it.
I mean, I would have accepted, yeah. But what are we gonna plan?
Said no. He said we had to fucking wait.
Again, I wanted to get you guys' opinions on this stuff. And this is also one of my favorite things to do, is like have these chats with
I love
you guys.
Guildcast. Guildcast is fun.
Oh yeah. But again, that's the thing of like what's going on with all this stuff here. I think for me, it is one, listen to the players more. Like as the DM, you can get into that mindset of, well, no, I'm the DM. I know how the story goes, and it's all going to work out, right? But I think having the talks with you guys, being like, well, I have the insecurity of like, well, I feel like my NPCs do too much, and they should be more in the background. And like having talk with you, Danny, and you, Leo, of like, no, if we didn't like them, we wouldn't incorporate them into our story.
I mean, and this is no offense to Daisy or Bella, like we don't vibe with T8.
Yeah.
So T8 next year most likely. But like Val, going into year 2, I know you were like, I didn't even expect you guys to wander, and it's like, yeah, where's Val? Where's our adopted mean girl? We're training her to be nice. She can't just not be here.
Yeah, we all hooked up on size. We already wanted Val. We already got the whole transition of mean girl turned to friend.
By the way, the amount of times I've looked at Geese and I said, I'm going to romance that NPC and it's going to work, and it has.
2.5.
Shut up, Nar is a weird one because technically I said I was going for Tomar.
I was more talking about Val, but yeah.
Val was romanced. They just didn't say it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so excited. I really want to start the session. When? Honestly. Tell the audience where we're gonna do it.
Next week.
But you guys should tune in next week at 6 p.m. my time. It's 5 p.m. PST when that happens.
So yeah. But I feel like that's all the questions we have. Good spot to call it?
We're just, I just want to play. I just want to play.
Really.
Okay.
Besides, I want to go for it. I want to say things about what happened to me.
Yeah, we didn't go so we can talk.
Alright.
I'm sorry, guys. There's only so much we can say, and we're geeking out.
So guys, as always, make sure to keep calm and keep going. We'll see you here next time. We're going to raid out to Becky Bloom, our friend that Leo and I play survival games every Thursday, which you should definitely go check out. And yeah.
We play survival games too, we die.
Yeah, so keep calm, keep on. We'll see you around the guild and, well, in homeroom too, I guess.